who she thought was a friend, but she's not made any accusations of anything. That what we have seen, and I've gone through it with everybody, and people are saying that it was quite wrong for what Chippy and Blaster had done. Not no hate on Blaster, because I know Chippy told Blaster to do it, but from what the evidence was put out there, she said the words were pressurized. This is the way I feel. She's not made any accusations in those messages, Pearl, at all. So I don't know if she has on the phone call, because Blaster said there's other receipts, but we only can go by what we see, right?
Exactly. Like I say, I knew about this either 6 weeks, could be a little bit longer, but again, I didn't believe it for a second. The green light to go, he said, fuck it, just do it. So it was Chippy who wanted it fetched to the app. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else.
But she hasn't actually done anything.
Yeah, well,
she hasn't done anything. She hasn't made any accusations.
This is my whole point. If I was Claire Bear, then I would come on, but I would do it on her own platform. That's where I would do it, on her own platform. Let people know she's going live, and if people want to come through, they can, because I don't think, barring from Chippy and Claire, anybody else should be getting involved in this. Do you know what I'm saying? Claire Rebella, sorry. Not Claire Bear. Apologies again. You know, I get them mixed up.
But you know what? I feel it's all been twisted around. I'm not going to lie. Unless there's phone calls that Blaster has had that she can't put out there. But we only can go by what we see.
It's not Claire Bear. It's Claire Rebella. Sorry. Go on.
Claire Rebella, yeah. We only can go by what we see. And I just feel what I've seen has been twisted. I really do believe that. Because Blaster even put a comment out there on a message that she posted saying that to Claire Bell, that why would you make an effort with someone who you're claiming to be a danger to women and children? And this lady, Clara Bell, turned around in a comment and said, I never said that. I said this is probably in my head because of my drama, because of my trauma. So she's not making that accusation. She's just saying basically how she feels. She felt uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? At times with him. That was it. That's what I've seen, Pearl.
So the only reason I've spoke about this first is this is not about that, right? It's not about that. But because tonight I'm going to have some people come in. There's going to be videos played because I got blamed for being a bully, personally, from Chippy the other day to somebody who I will not mention the name, right? We'll call it Just for Men. Anyways, that's one thing. Yes, I'm very blunt, I'm very upfront, but I'm definitely far from a bully, right? That's in my opinion. You might have a different opinion, and you're entitled to your opinions, and here my mods do not block anybody or mute anybody for having your opinion. You can say what you want about me. I ain't really bothered, right? So I just thought tonight I'll show you, but people in glass houses should not throw stones. So if you want to call me a bully, then I'm going to go right back at you and call you a bully. And the only difference is I just want people to see how you speak about women, how you speak to women, and in my opinion, you're just a fucking angry little man that doesn't like being called out. And listen, if you're wrong on something, hold your hands up like I've done many a million times. And I suppose I'll do it in the future. If I'm called wrong, I'll hold my hands up and say, I'm in the wrong. So that's what it was for. And I feel today has been a little bit of a tactic, because why this has been out all this time for, Pearl thinks, oh, I'm the best looking on the app. I do, my big Jamie. Everybody click onto his profile, give him the folly, and you tell me he's not a good looking man. There you go. Anyways, so, and I just thought it's time I'll put my side across there and just show people like it works both ways. He wants to brand me as a bully. Well, I want to do the same back. Works both ways. And that's what this little live's about tonight. And why now? No, why now? Because it only happened the other day, but this thing what's come out's only been said today, and to me, it was a little deflection tactic for everybody to say, oh my God, this is wrong, this Clarabelle has fetched this. Sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, has fetched this to the app. Well, it hasn't. Chippy was the one that told Blaster to go ahead with it, so Chippy's fetched it to the app, nobody else. I will be getting people in the boxes in a minute, and I've got Max is coming in, she wants her say. I've got Billy coming in, he's coming in to have his say. Angie's going to have her say, because one of the videos that was absolutely vile. And listen, when a man speaks on a woman. If it was a different woman, can I just say this? Why now? I've just said why now. Am I fucking stupid and not talking proper? Anyways, if it was another woman anybody else was talking to, barring from Angie, the whole up would have been in an uproar, right? Whether it been any other man speaking to a woman like that, there would have been a fucking uproar. But because it's Angie, it's okay. I've called Angie all the cunts under the sun, all the names under the sun, right? But to go to the levels that she did, that he did, of the way, the pure evilness, the vengeance coming out of his mouth, I just want to show you the definition of a bully. So in a bit, I will be having people coming in, but Angie's got some videos I wanted to play because I'm waiting for Billy to come in, and then I'm waiting for Max to come in. Hey, my G crew, how are you, me baby? But why did he what? Makes no odds. It makes no odds. If they were having an argument, as long as it's fair play. Whoop there. I'm trying to read this. Oh, big up everybody. Thank you, me babies. Wait there. I'm missing them. See? Where's it gone? I've lost it. I've fucking lost it. It was something about fair play. But like I say, because there's certain other people on the app does like to call us bullies, and that's fine. Brand us at that, but don't be offended when I come back with you and just show you. Do you know, I could pull other videos up about Just for Men. Do you know what I'm saying? I could pull other videos, but I don't even want to give Just for Men not one iota of my time, and it's still not getting spoke about because it's that irrelevant. Like last night, the whole live was about sitting taking the complete and utter piss out of Angie. So, I mean, I could pull the video up, but I don't really want to. You know, your live you were on, I could pull it up. But, yeah, I don't want to. They were completely mocking everything, just taking the piss out of you the whole live. But that's what it is.
Wow, and they play victim.
Exactly. And now it started. I scrolled past a certain live a few weeks since, and this person was saying, I don't like drama. My platform's not about drama. I don't like bringing it to my community. And it affects us in a bad way. So I popped myself into the box and said, well, can I just ask you a question? They went, yes. I said, if you don't like drama, you don't want it on your platform, and you don't like to affect people, why are you constantly come to and the drama, aka Angie? Like, why? She didn't bother. She was doing it to me, right? It didn't bother. I didn't give a flying fuck. It doesn't really bother you. Does it bother you, Angie, or not?
Well, I do at times feel bullied, yeah.
Yeah. But to me, I don't. But that's what I'm saying. Doesn't affect you. I can't
No, it doesn't.
Angie feels bullied, right?
Yeah, sometimes it affects me, and of course I've got BPD, so I've had a couple of episodes, yeah.
Angie feels bullied. Angie doesn't sit and cam to this person, but it's always, every time you look, this person is cam to and Angie. So make bullying make sense. Do you know what I mean? This is all that I'm saying. Again, it doesn't affect me. Well, not up to now, it doesn't. And I'm not going to sit here and make me ask my mouth and say it does, because I can give back as good as I get. But you can chuck all the digs, you can do everything you want. You're getting no reaction back out of me because it really does not interest me. You're trying to get a platform. You're trying to get a little few numbers off our names for us to go back and forwards with you. Well, it ain't happening from my side, I promise you that, right? Anyways, getting back to the live in the situation. Angie, do you want to, have you got the videos to hand or not?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Well, I'm going to put Angie in the big box first. And listen, all this is about is... I just want to say, I've been branded as a bully, but I just want to show the other side, the definition of why I now am branding somebody else a bully, and the videos will speak for themselves. So I'm going to shush me.
I've got 4 videos. Yeah, is that okay?
That's it. You're in the big box, and I'll go on mute, me baby, right? And then after we've showed these videos, Max has to come up, Billy's to come up, and then everybody can come in and have the discussion on. Yeah. Oh, I never realised how many's in. Get your heart me's in, all you nosy.
Shall I just put it on audio? You don't have to see it, do you guys? I just put it on audio.
Go on.
Okay, this is just some of them you've seen, guys, and these are only I've got a few more, but obviously I haven't gone through them all, so these are just a couple of short ones. Where is it?
Warning out there for Christmas time. It is a time of we are all living. Morning, Nana Coco. I'm trying to be serious now, right? We are all living in a time of hardship. Money is sparse, as in scarce, as in we've not got a lot of money. And the bells for Christmas are starting to ring. The shops for getting Halloween are stocking the Christmas stock up now. And Santa Claus will be here soon. All the apps opening up, the PMP or whatever they call it, and all them will be opening up to the fake Santa Clauses. But you've got to remember, even in hardship, you must gift everything you've got to the TikTok begs. You must give them everything. You must hand over everything so they can live their lives with a smile on their face, so they can have a large turkey on their table and all the pigs in blankets and the roast potatoes and the fancy baubles and the big Christmas trees, so they can show you Christmas Day how much they've got and you haven't. Yeah? Got to remember that they are more important than you. You must go without for them. This is an important time for the begs. It's an important time. Give them everything you've got. Everything. Get out your savings. Hand over your child benefit. Hand over your benefits. Hand over your weekly wages. Do it now. For they will
Put the comments on, please.
they'll not say hello to you in their lives if you don't. They will not smile at you and say, oh, big up you. Big up you because they'll be too busy with their trimmings. And one big thing is, you've got to remember that round every corner there's a Smiles. There's a Smiles waiting to say they've got nothing.
There is.
And that
More like there's a
children
chippy.
need presents. They're only in the 30s and 40s, but they need your presents. So hand over your money. Look out for the Smiles of this world. Anyway, enough of that.
So that's just one. I've got three others. Let me just see what this one is. Okay, we've got a next one. So trigger warning, guys, for all of them, okay?
Where they want to go. I'm not doing echo chambers on the FYP. That's why I stopped fucking doing it. People fucking complain about who's in there and who's not in there and fucking... I just think it's
no, that's not fair. Who have I ever complained
No,
about?
I didn't say you. I said people have. It just pisses me off. You can't win. I can never fucking win. Because if I sit here, right, and I've sat here, and Angie, for example, has criticised me. She's threatened me with social services. She's had me in fucking tears once, right? With all the fucking shit she reckoned she was going to fucking do, of course. And yet people who are still in her fucking live, still interacting with, still watching her, and still fucking picking her up.
So hold on. There's Chippy being jealous of Denise's platform. Just decipher what he's saying.
Wait a minute.
He was in tears. Lower your tone. Lower your tone.
I'll lower my tone when I feel like lowering my tone.
I'm not one of these people you can sit there on your fucking aisles with.
No, you want me to argument, alright? Fucking argument.
Can we just speak, because nothing's going to get resolved with people shouting over
There's nothing to resolve, Millsy, because I will do what I think I fucking want to do. I'm not going to be told on here by anybody what I can and can't do. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. That's why I don't bother coming on here. There's too many people in fucking ears and other people's ears telling you how you should do things and how you shouldn't do things. I'll do it how I see fucking fit. And like I said, Angie's a prime example. The way she's fucking gone at me, and you all still fucking talk to it. You all still big it up.
I don't
you all
talk to her.
still back her. You all, oh, she's a nice lady. No, she's not. She's a cunt.
Can I just say this? Can I just say something? The way he took...
You either back me or you don't back me.
What, so I've got to back you when you're sitting there talking derogatory and calling her a slut and stuff, Chippy? That don't sit right with me.
Cunt. She's an absolute
That don't
cunt.
sit right with me.
Well, then no.
Again, you can't call her that. I'm not getting along with Delusion. I can't stand.
I'll go to the next one because that's too long. Let me go to the next one. I'll put it on camera, this one.
I'm just going to go on mute. I'll let my precious out for a piss. 2 seconds.
Okay. I'll go to the next one, guys. What's the next one?
You are a low-life little scumbag. You need calling out for what you are, and you are going to be called out for what you are, you scummy little bitch. All right, because people are pissed off with you now. You are always race-baiting people. You are a nasty piece of work. You need calling out for what you fucking are. You fucking wrong'un. You absolute fucking wrong'un. And Lindsay, you gully little bitch. You are going to be fucking outed for what you are and all.
Expect social services round at your door. You fucking wrong'un. Okay? Life on the edge. You were sacked as a teacher for 1 or 2 fucking reasons. You're either touching kids or you were fucking assaulting kids or being violent and abusive towards kids in your school. You are going to be outed for what you are, you fucking wrong'un. You are pissing people off to an extent that they are going to do something stupid. You are a fucking bunch of fucking wrong'uns. So I am going to keep calling you fucking wrong'uns because you are wrong'uns. Because you act like fucking wrong'uns, you disgusting, despicable, vile people. Well, they're vile fucking people.
Don't give a fuck.
I have had enough of the fucking bullshit that comes out of your rancid little bastard mouths. Do you want to see an angry side of Chippy? You're going to get an angry side of Chippy. You disgusting, vile humans. This app is sick of you wankers. This app is sick of your fucking racism, your homophobic fucking rant, your transphobic bullshit. We are sick and tired of you cunts. Because that's what you are. Yeah, they are.
So that's that one where you said about social services and then what else we got here? Oh, this one's a trigger, guys. I do apologise. This is
has done that. No one in the cult has doxed anyone else's children.
Wait a minute, where is it?
Thank you, everybody. Everybody said they didn't hear the first half. I don't know. I was outside the
I'm
first.
like, oh, right, so want me to play it again? Sorry.
You are a low-life little scumbag. You need calling out for what you are, and you are going to be called out for what you are, you scummy little bitch. All right? Because people are pissed off with you now. You are always race-baiting people. You are a nasty piece of work. You need calling out for what you fucking are. You fucking wrong'un. You absolute fucking wrong'un. And Lindsay, you gobby little bitch. You are going to be fucking outed for what you are and all. Expect social services round at your door. You fucking wrong'un. Okay? Life on the edge. You were sacked as a teacher for 1 or 2 fucking reasons. You're either touching kids or you were fucking assaulting kids or being violent and abusive towards kids in your school. You are going to be outed for what you are, you fucking wrong'un.
So that's the beginning. That's the
people off to an extent that they are going to.
Oh, sorry, that's the beginning you missed, yeah. So I'll go on to the next one. This one's a bit of a. This one's a real trigger, guys. Okay.
You egg me on for months. Yeah, go on, mate. You egg me on for months. Right, you egg me on. You want me for months. Yeah, Jack, I'll give you a clue. I'm not in Mabel for, so stop. Don't hear me. You're mate. You're going in the wrong direction. You leave me alone. I'm not doing anything, Jack. You're the one who's following me, my mom. We can't do it there. Following me. I haven't been following you. Jack, listen, right? I was parked up on Eaton Mills High Street there, stationary, and you walked up to me, so actually technically you followed me. Jack, will you leave me alone, please? I have to kill my guy. Jack, you're on problem, nobody else is. Go and take a very long walk off that very short thickness pier, eh? Oh, yeah. Turn his camera off, he's been a prick. Turn him off. Get him out, Dad. Take him out. Yeah, whatever. Oh, dear. He was shaking his arm here. Absolute prick. What an absolute donut. Become best friends, yep.
So that's that one. I've got one more. One sec. Just trying to, because some of them are really long.
I know in the
Oh, this one is hilarious. Can we just actually know what you're doing here, Chippy? Very inappropriate.
Oh, peekaboo. Oh, your mind.
just to get on camera.
Oh, yes. Oh, Max, peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
What the hell? Sorry, guys. That's the videos anyway. The other ones are too long. I can't show them. To be fair, they're too long.
So people saying what's all this about that we going on, it's nothing to do with what was Chippy fetched to the Up to Date. It's nothing to do with that. What this is to do about is that Chippy is good at calling people bullies. So just how you've heard, he went, you're worse, that's your opinion, that's absolutely fine. What
Can I just say this last thing? Show this last thing. This is his. I would never take advice from a drunken slob, obviously, he's talking about me, that violates people daily and abuses their own mother. You and its cretins who sit with it are nothing but pure evil, venomous people of jealousy and hate in your hearts. Yeah, so you accuse me of abusing my mother. I mean, I don't do that, but however, I do believe you do that with your ex-wife. Okay, that's it. Thanks.
No, that's fine. Max, are you in the comments? Because I'd like for you to get up. But it was a drinking day. But
if I had done that, I'd be dragged all over this app, it being on a 13+ app, and you know it goes.
So it's just about how he can put out there and label me as a bully. I just want to show you how he went for Jack. There's lots of women in them videos that he went for there. Lots of women.
I'll come out now.
You're no, go on, you're right. Oh, lots of women. But it's not the same as everybody will say, Rhea. It's not the same when I'm getting blamed that I can wait there and Billy mods if Billy comes in. Hi Max. I just want Max, are you there? Oh, there she is. Yeah, so I just want to give you like have your say on how you think you've been bullied by Chippy. I'm not going to put words into.
No, listen, Pearl. He tried. He didn't expect me to go back at him, right? That day, Millsy messaged me because she heard that me and Chippy had a bit of a back and forth, and she said to me, "Do you want me to fire a live up so you can sort it out?" So my words were, "No. There's nothing to sort out," but the live was fired up anyway. Right? I was calm to start off with, but if you think I'm going to sit there and let any man raise his voice and talk to me like that, you're damn right I was shouting and hollering back at him. And I'm sorry, it could be, I don't know, whoever else. It could be Billy. If I was in earshot and Billy was calling a woman that, I would go at Billy the same way. You can call Angie many, many things, but you cannot call her what he was calling her because she doesn't go out to do that.
Yeah. Exactly. But listen, like that's
And yes, I come on yours the other day and outed that he's not all sweet and innocent and that he's been to prison. Apparently I got it wrong. It wasn't for robbery, but he himself admitted this morning he's been to prison, but apparently it was for malicious wounding and he smacked somebody over the head with a bar stool. Is that not worse? But then there's been another couple of stories that he's gone on and said today, so I don't really know what one it is, but he has admitted that he's been to prison. But yet he sits there with such opinions over people getting in trouble with the police and people going to prison like he's holier than thou. And
Can I just quickly say something, Pearl, just to clarify something up? I know I've said things and done things, absolutely, but I call out hypocrisy. I'm not calling people out for their behaviour. People call me out, and I'm calling the people out there call me out. If you don't call me out, I'm not going to call you out. It's that simple. I'm not saying I'm an angel. I haven't done things. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is these people are calling me out, for the things that I'm doing. That need to also look at their own behaviour. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It don't matter, Boxer Frogs, whether it was 30 years ago or 3 years ago, mate. How can he be a hypocrite and have so much to say on other people, Pearl included, about going to prison and make out like he's holier than thou when he's been to prison himself? It don't matter if it's been a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks or 6 weeks. He's still been to prison, mate. Don't sit there and make out like your shit don't stink.
Exactly. Because anybody else...
I said, yeah, but Pearl, not only that, look what he done to Devon. All because he didn't like the way Devon went for someone. He made up this whole story about Devon. All right, he's apologised, but it's not the point.
Don't worry, it's Max's dog, it's fine. But that's what I'm saying. Don't sit. People in glass houses don't throw stones. You're getting good lately this last few days at labelling people as bullies, right? I have never ever come at you, Chippy. Never come at you, right? And by the way, you're more than welcome to jump in the box. And anybody who wants to come up and have a say for Chippy is more than welcome to get in the box. I'm waiting for Billy to come in, and once we've showed the videos, then we'll let people in the boxes. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just, don't put out there what you don't like back. And you have done every little bit as worse as what any of us has done on the app, but you want to sit there and just label everybody else, you're the problem. Well, no, works both ways, Chippy. And this is just to let everybody know you're a fucking problem too when you want to be. And what else he went on about was when he called us a bully for going at somebody on the app, right? It was a proper big fucking hypocrite on here. Was he got on the other day about me having something in my name.
Billy's here, Pearl.
My medical records is fuck all to do with Chippy, not one little bit. Mods, can you put Billy in, please? And he was saying, is the proof out there? Has she shown proof? What the fuck's it got to do with you? I want to see the proof of where you said, when you got that money kindly donated to you at Christmas, you said from that day you got that money donated to you up till Christmas. Where's your proof at then? You want proof of me? Where's your proof that you donated that money to charity? You know why there'll never ever come any proof of that? Because you never fucking done it. Sorry. Hi, Billy.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm alright, not too bad. All good.
Yes, we've all done and said things on the app, but we don't run about labelling people as bullies. Well, when I've been called a bully, and that I'm not even saying, I've said you're allowed your opinion, you can call me a bully and do what you want, but don't cry like a big bitch when it comes back at you. That's what I'm saying. So, Billy, have you got some videos that you want to play as well?
So I've got a couple that I'll play. I mean, some of them are there's only one that is like 7 minutes long, but I'm not actually going to play all that one because it's only the first minute I need of that video. So I'll just play like a few snippets because I know you said like you wanted things on like Chippy, like bullying or being pretty much a hypocrite. The first one was obviously, so the first one I've got is, one sec, let me put that up and flip it. One sec. There we go. Can you see my leg? Yeah, you can. So this is obviously Chippy admitting because he didn't like Pearl that he would continue to wind her up. Obviously, the bullshit line.
She's like he's never on the leaderboard or on the risings.
Yeah. Had her live thing banned, and Red is not continuing with the FYP until she's got 2,000 followers. She's refusing to.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Why does she need 2,000 followers? She only needs a few hundred to get her in a box.
She's got 800 now, but she's saying that she's not. Yeah.
The thing is, it might not have been people reporting Pearl's account. It might actually have been TikTok have had complaints. I know TikToks have had complaints about Pearl. It might actually be TikTok saying, we're not having this poisonous woman on here. Do you know what I mean?
That's about time. Because that was
she said.
my name. I will say every time there are exceptions on here of people I would never ever forgive for anything that's come out of their mouths. And Pearl is one of them. She is toxic, she's vile, she's disgusting. She mocks disabilities, she mocks trans people. She's disgusting. Her behaviour is disgusting. Things that come out of her mouth are disgusting. She threatens people off the app. She threatens people with her family. So do you know what? That woman, until she's cancelled, I'm never going to stop talking about her. And I'll wind her up and I'll wind her up and I'll wind her up. And if she don't like it, tough titty, love. Tough titty. Because I
Someone
really...
just said Angie's getting the blame. Well,
at least she's
Angie
not
really isn't to blame. They want to...
We'll always get the blame
I'm
for something.
echoing.
We'll always get the blame for something, guys, so fuck them.
You know, Sam. She's saying she's an angel sent from heaven. Everybody follow her before she does everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
I said that now.
Who said she's an angel? Miss Red. Oh,
You know why? Because Miss Red is shit scared of Pearl. It's called intimidating. It's called intimidating.
It is Charlie. Intimidated.
It was Charlie Fair, yeah.
Intimidating.
Yeah. She's intimidated by her. I think Miss Red is easily controlled by bullies. Charlie.
Listen, I'm from the community. I know every bit of trick, every fucking scam you can
But
put
why
under
is she
the
scared
fucking
of her? I don't understand that.
I
So that was Chippy, obviously just blasting Pearl to start with. So
Brandon is as a bully, so it hasn't just come on. It's just when he's called it in the last few days, he can go and fuck right off. And I've thought I'll come out and say all of this now is because I'm sick of it. Every given chance he gets behind the little scenes, he goes in it as, and anybody else who doesn't like us, anybody else who thinks I'm a bully, you're not forced to sit in here and watch me and listen to my opinions. Nobody forces you to sit in here and feel alarmed and distressed. It's just like, hello and goodbye. Come back when you feel like it. Don't sit and feel like you're going to be traumatized by me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a free app. You can go where you want. That's all that I'm saying. But then, Chippy, don't be fucking 40-faced saying that you're not going to stop when... you'd still, if I wanted to be your friend now, you still would be my friend. Well, now go take a flying fuck and swim.
well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it was only a few weeks ago, Pearl. We were sat in this box being all nicey, and I'm sure not long after he said that in that box there, I'm sure not long after Chippy had said that in the box, he was then trying to make up with you all, and then that's when he was starting to do his FYP and shit like that.
Yeah. But listen, it's absolutely fine. He can say what he wants. He's entitled to his opinion, and this is not no thing. But I'm entitled to my opinion, and I'm entitled to put right back out there what he puts out about me. Do you know what I'm
This
saying?
is the thing. If you're going to have opinions, yes, okay, it's all right to have those opinions back or have your own different opinions. That's absolutely cool. But then, like I say, it's when you're crying because everyone else is having an opinion on the things that you're doing.
Have I cried once about Chippy, where he sits and says behind my back? No, I haven't. But then he's just gone in hard the last couple of days. So now I just think, oh, fuck it. I might as well just have my say on the things. That's the only thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not no different to what he sits and does on his live. I'm just sitting doing on my live. But it's just to let people know it's not all one-sided. I mean, listen... I can't stand anybody going on about kids, and I don't care if they're friends, if they're enemies or whatever. I don't like it. Anybody threatening social services, I don't like it. Anybody like threatening basically a fucking a woman, I don't like it, right? And he has done all the above, which... I've said all kinds on here. Yes, I shout my mouth off at the worst, but I'm shouting at that person. I don't sit and say this, that and the other because somebody else is involved. I get involved when it's about me. Me only. So he'll go about now crying like a little bitch over the app. Don't put things out there if you don't want it back. Hey, my Ryan, don't put things out there if you don't want it back. I've cried what you've said about me for a long time, right? So it's about time I'm putting my opinion out there now. So don't cry like a little bitch when I'm talking about you. That's all that I'm saying. Works both ways.
Well, this is it. And I've got another clip. Obviously, some of you may remember Mama of Four Jade. This was from his FYP show.
I don't know what you mean. Put it in English, Bobby.
Even the death messages, everything.
He wants people to pay for him to go to...
And it's now been took down for
Scrounging git.
But when I've tried to report someone, there's no violation.
You're a violation.
At the end of the day, like, people made these videos look horrendous.
Oh, that'll be coming.
Yeah. That McDonald's video does look horrible. It does. And I agree with you. But is there any need for what I get? All this hate, all these hate messages.
When you're starving your kids and stuff, yeah, absolutely, you are a violation.
When you're starving your kids, you are a violation. I mean, I could come back with quite a cool sentence for that,
I know who you are. So why
Yeah.
So that was him basically calling her a violation about how she starves her child and stuff like that. Now, there was a video that surfaced about, and that's what she was talking about in that video, where Chippy basically says she's a violation. Now, Chippy, out of all, should understand being a single parent and what it's like to bring up. Except Jade's probably got a few more than you. Jade is, I'm not saying Jade is correct, by the way, but as a single parent, as much as you claim the Starving Act, but isn't you been doing the same sort of thing? Have you not? Have you not been doing the same sort of thing? I'm not saying you've been starving the child, but you've been sitting on here, like, hinting in other ways, in other areas that you haven't got. And the next one's a nice short one, but this is obviously Angie.
Oh, Daisy. Why, Daisy, where did you come from, Daisy? You know, nobody in here likes you, Daisy. Why are you even here? You don't like me, I don't like you, nobody likes you. Everybody dislikes you.
This Daisy stuck up for
Why is
Angie,
Daisy
by the
still
way.
here? Bye, Daisy. Been a right laugh, Daisy.
So that's another one. I mean, this is where he didn't like what David said.
Shame in a
Hold on.
man. What can I say?
Yeah.
Tsunami, how's that? Since I come on here and done this, so I might be a bit amateurish this morning, so you know what I mean. Good morning, Mouse. Everybody, thank you for your me's and the gifts that you sent so far. Thank you very much. Everything's welcome. Can you say... Tsunami, how's that?
One sec.
Jeez, man. No, well done to Newcastle for winning the Carabao Cup.
Let me
Let's
just
do
get
one.
this bit out of the way. And I'll slow it down.
Yeah, right, let's go with it. David Hans. What can I say? Let's start with this one, yeah? This is Dave Hans. Shaming a girl, a young girl. Yeah, you make your own mind up.
Them old bad boys can't be doing you any good, babe.
Hey, thank you, Cockapoo.
Dirty mental.
Let's do it.
Get the dirty You're doing ever so good.
I mean, it's a bit strange, isn't it, that a girl can't sit in 2025, a girl can't sit in a box without feeling comfortable about how she's dressed, you know what I mean? It's up to her how she dresses, is it not? I mean, come on. We all joke about, but this is actually a bit pervy for me, you know what I mean?
It might be better if you put them away, you might get respect.
Right, and I'm going to stop that there because he said that word. So this is where this video now comes into it. Because trying to call Dave, like saying that was a bit pervy when he sat on Covert was saying this.
Yeah.
I'm going to come in your box and cosh you out.
You come in my box, I'm coming in yours.
Was that not pervy?
In my box anytime, I don't own them.
Whoa!
What is going on? I invited you, Beauty.
This is just one of many innuendos. As you've all heard Chippy probably say left, right and centre on this out. I'm going to stop it there because it then plays the rest of the video in slow-mo for some reason.
Oh my cow.
But that was another one. Like, so he's happy to call other people pervy, but then goes and does like pervy stuff himself. And then there's just one more, which is this is the final one.
And I have.
This
I'm
is
sat
obviously
here,
with
and
Max.
Angie, for example, has criticised me. She's threatened me with social services. She's had me in fucking tears once. Right? With all the fucking shit she reckoned she was going to fucking do and cause. And yet people were still in her fucking life, still interacting with, still watching her, and still fucking picking her up. And I'm like, oh, she's a nice person, maybe in real life. Fuck off.
Well, she is.
No, she's fucking not. She's a nasty vile piece of shit. And you're still backing her up after what she did to me. So what's the difference?
No, but hang on a minute.
No, what's the fucking difference?
Lower your voice.
You've come in here 3 times over the last few days when I've come in a live box, shouting and screaming me fucking down.
I am not
well,
that
I can
person.
fucking shout and scream
Speak
as well,
to me with
and I ain't
respect,
gonna do it.
Chippy,
So
you
there you
can
go.
fuck
This is
yourself.
the left YP bullshit that you've got, and that's why I don't come on this fucking app. Because people like
I don't know who you think
you're the fucking hypocrite.
Lower your tone.
Lower your tone. Lower your tone.
No, I won't lower my fucking tone. I'll lower my tone when I feel like lowering my tone.
Don't fucking speak to me like a piece of shit to me, because I ain't the one. I'm not one of these people you can sit there on your fucking high horse with.
No, you wanted the argument, Max. You got the fucking argument.
Can we just speak? Because nothing's going to get resolved with people shouting over each
There's
other.
nothing to resolve, Millsy. Because I will do what I think I fucking want to do. I'm not going to be told on here by anybody what I can and can't do. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. That's why I don't bother coming on here.
But don't cry when it
There's
backlashes.
too many people in fucking ears and other people's ears telling you how you should do things and how you shouldn't do things. I'll do it how I see fucking fit. And like I said, Angie's a prime example. The way she's fucking gone at me and you all still fucking talk to her. You all still big her up.
I don't
you
talk
all
to her.
still back her. You all, oh, she's a nice lady. No, she's not. She's a cunt. But you all back her, and then you criticise me because I said to Wayne he can come in with fucking FYP.
No, what I said is completely unpopular opinion. I've met Angie in real life, and without this app, Angie is a nice person.
You
And she
either
is.
back me or you don't back me.
What, so I've got to back you when you're sitting there talking derogatory and calling her a slut and stuff, GB? That don't sit right with me.
Cunt. She's an absolute
That
cunt.
don't sit right with me.
Well, then
Call her
don't.
many things, but you can't call her that.
She's a cunt.
And when men go for women like that, they're just scumbags.
Yeah, well, that's it, innit? They can say what they fucking want, but we can't answer back.
No, not when you're going low and calling her names like that. No.
Vile.
No man should call a woman that.
Well, that's what she is. She's a vile, drunk cunt.
Exactly, Billy.
I
Thank you.
think Max knows what she's like when she's drinking and when she's on this app. Do you know? She knows that.
Like, I'm going by, and I said off of this app, Millsy.
I don't understand what.
Yeah, well, none of us know it off
I
this
don't
app.
sit in Angie's, and I don't talk to Angie no more. But I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and say that she's not a nice person when she's not on this app, because she is a nice person. When this app isn't around Angie, Angie's totally different, and she's a nice person.
And I've said that before.
Like, I think that one thing I think people need to just think about here regarding this video that's just played is that some of us can separate the people on the app to their personal life and their actual being. Like, and unfortunately, a lot of it on the app is very different to off app, as I think most of you would probably gather by now. If you don't, then you fucking know now, right?
Yeah.
But that's just like a snippet of just the way he goes, of how he gets, and to be fair, there is a few more. There was one where he went for EQ at a few points, like, and I mean, he does this on a daily basis, and that's absolutely fine, because it's fine for him to do his FYP show and like have his own opinion. That's absolutely cool. I would never take that away from him. However, if people are going to have their opinions back at you and speak on like when it involves you, you've got to accept that and take it on the chin, or answer the questions maybe that some people are going to want answering. I don't know, whatever they are.
100%. Listen, we all go at each other. We all call each other the names
Yeah.
on here, right? But again, like I've just said, I did not go for Chippy till the last few days he started, and he labelled me as being a bully. And you can think, if I am, I am. And if I'm not, I don't really care. But again, don't go crying like a little bitch when I've played how you come across as bullying. Don't go crying out. I'm allowed my opinion too. That was what this whole life was going on about.
And just because I know he's having girlfriend troubles, I can sort him a new bird if he wants one. Just to let you know.
Everybody, whether you're for Chippy or against Chippy, in a minute is allowed up into the boxes and have your opinion. It ain't a biased platform. I don't care if you love Chippy and you're going to call us all Kents and do whatever, you're allowed up. I mean, mods don't block, they do not mute. So barring from that, have your honest to God's opinion, whether it be for or against, or to call me or whoever. That's absolutely fine, right? But Billy, listen, thank you very, very much for that. Hey, what is it tomorrow night? A minute, while everybody's in, what have we got going on tomorrow night?
Do you know what is tomorrow night? What day is it tomorrow?
I don't know, I'm lost off for the
Fuck,
day.
is it Friday? No, it's Saturday tomorrow, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Saturday tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not actually back till Monday now.
Well, next week, we'll do it next week.
Yes, we get it sorted.
Talent show tomorrow night. I don't know.
Do you know what? It's that period between Christmas and New Year, isn't it, where it's all a bit dodgy.
I can't remember. Anyway, but what are you doing it on again?
Well, I've got an awareness, but the awareness is about Monday. I've got them back. I'm just trying to think what else is going on. What else have we got going on? Oh my God, my head's all over the...
Can't remember. He did want to use the platform for something anyway.
Oh yeah, for the other thing, yes, I'm collating all that stuff together. I'm getting it as we speak. Yes, I will get in touch with you about that one.
Right. Well, anyway, so there is an awareness,
Thank you, babes.
you call it, coming through the week, and Billy's going to be using my platform, but I will let you know what day that is, and then Billy can explain what it's about, right? But listen,
and I'll let you know.
My Billy, thank you very much for coming up, and I've only got
thank you, pal,
to come up and play the videos because I haven't got the studio, so I can't do it on my own thing, and I've got no other way of playing these videos.
No, that's all right, sweet. There's no worries.
But listen, thank you very, very much, and
thank you.
I'll speak to you soon, my Billy, right?
I'll speak to you soon, sweet. Take care.
Thank you, Billy. Bye.
Bye.
You want to start putting people in the boxes, and do not drop unless I say drop. No muting, no blocking. I know you don't do that. Anyways, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
All right, Pearl, I'll drop down to the comments and let you have a box, but I'm in the comments.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. There we go. Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi guys. Do you know what is with me, my thing with Chippy, yeah, pal? Is I don't even have a problem with him directly now, but I do think like he does call out.
Who's got something going on in the background? Can you go on mute? Mods, if they're making a noise and they're not speaking, can you chuck them out, please? Thank you. Sorry, Paige, go on.
Yeah, no, I just think like he does talk to women a lot of times like shit. I think he just needs to like watch his tone sometimes, especially when he's calling people a bully and stuff. When he does go around, and I think in his room at times can feel like you're being bullied a lot. Like when he had to apologise to me and a few other people because he's screaming at them for things that he didn't actually know about or things that he got wrong in the first place. Do you know what I mean? I just think if you're going to be like doing FYP on this app and you're going to be talking to women in a certain type of way, especially how he does, I do think he needs to basically just own what he says, and he can't keep moaning about it, especially calling other people bullies. I just think I don't get how he can go around still and call everyone else bullies when he's doing exactly the same type of thing.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't mind being called a bully. That's people's opinion. That's absolutely fine. But what I'm saying is, when somebody comes back at you with the same name you've called them, don't go around the app crying about it. That's the only difference. Don't cry about it.
And I think, stop saying, I think being on this app needs to stop saying sorry if their behaviour is going to be exactly the same as well. Like, he said sorry, he'll say sorry for talking to someone like crap, or he'll go, say sorry for a situation, but then kind of get wound up and do the same thing again. And then that is how you be a hypocrite. Like, everyone, like you said, makes mistakes. We've all said shit, we've all gone at each other, blah, blah, blah. But when you're saying sorry, but you're doing exactly the same behaviour, your sorry is just basically saying sorry to keep everyone quiet and happy. You don't actually care what you've done.
Exactly.
But I'm going to go back in the comments and watch now. Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Thanks, my Pagey. I'm not Gems. If Gems is saying anything, let her come and have a say. Everybody can come up in the boxes and have their say. So it's not a biased platform. What the fuck? Are you speaking news? Who's in the boxes, Angel and Donald Trump? No. Oh, it's me. Somebody's got me in here on a fake account. Don't be putting me in the box, anybody. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Pearl. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I don't know why you and Chippy have fell out. I wasn't really about...
Because he called us a bully, labelled us as a bully.
He called you a bully?
Uh-huh. Not the first time he's done it, but just this time I'm sick of him going behind the scenes and calling me a bully, thinks I don't know about things, when he went at me over a certain person on the app who sits there and, in my opinion, is the biggest manipulator on the app, who'll sit and cry for pennies on the app. In my opinion, If this app is making you to that point where you're broken-hearted, it's tearing your life apart, you're that down and depressed, you have to have the mental health team involved in it, please step back and take a break.
Is this just Nana you're talking about?
Just for men. So take a break from the app, because obviously the app is getting to you, right? When I need a break, I just take a little break. I'm not like an aeroplane and announce it. I'll just say, listen, kids, I'm going to maybe have tomorrow off, maybe the next day I'll be back when I thing. That's because I know I need a break. And that was the only thing where when he was sitting saying, who is she to tell anybody to have a get off the app? No, word it right. When I said, if the app is affecting you that much, go and spend it with your husband and your family and enjoy your life. It's your choice to press that button, to go live, to come on here and be affected. That's what I was saying. So he started it all off with that, Michelle, and I carried it on. And I'm not bothered what he says about us. 1,000,000% not. But then don't go crying back with a little bitch when I come back with my replies.
No, that's fair enough. But all those videos there are from years ago.
I'm just showing.
I mean, if you've got an issue with them now, then that's fine.
No, there's lots more. I'm just saying, I'm sure we'll pull videos up of me, right? But don't label me as a bully when it's obvious, plain to see, that's what he's done over the years. The biggest one he calls the biggest bully on the app, and we've all got our opinion about Angie, right? I've called her the worst of the fucking worst, and she's also called me. But just like we sit together, that's where he got his platform in the first beginning. So I think he's got a lot to thank her for. And while he was sat in them boxes with people he was thinking as bullies, it was absolutely fine by then when he was building his platform for himself.
See, I don't believe that Chippy got his platform off Angie because
nobody knew who he was.
He went a while out of boxes before he did the FYP and that. Like, I don't agree. Michelle's no fucking manipulated again. Kiss me up.
Michelle, yes, he did, because nobody knew who he was. He got recognised from my platform. Everyone knew who Chippy was. He started to get into mine, then misread, recognised him from my platform. Then he was jumping in hers. So he started off in mine. Nobody knew. If he started from scratch, nobody would know who he was.
And he used to go back and forward all the time.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why he's got his platform. He sat in my box for 8 months. He wants to talk on my behaviour now, but it sat with me for 8 months.
Right, but he's sat there going on about, oh my God, he's been to jail, the hypocrite.
I never said anything about that. I didn't know he'd been to jail.
That's what I've just sat and watched.
Me? About jail? I haven't said that.
Sorry, the comments was jail. No, he's been to jail. He's a hypocrite for fucking saying about anything else.
I said that.
Then you've got Big Cal. You've got Big Cal coming in here sending fucking hearts and that has been to jail for smacking a fucking woman and that. But that is perfectly acceptable.
I don't know anything about that.
Where's the line in the law
I haven't said that.
where it's fucking acceptable?
But Michelle, can I say something? Someone came out and spoke about Big Cal, but I don't want it on my platform. So because I don't like these awareness, those kind of awareness lives. You know what I mean?
It's no awareness. It's in the fucking newspapers.
Is it? Yeah, but I don't like to get involved.
Wait there, 1 minute, Angie. Sorry, Michelle, I'm lost off with what you said. What did you say?
Of these big creators has been tagged in the fucking post. Now, he has smacked a woman, but everybody's been fucking nice to him. I didn't know that till this morning till somebody tagged me in it.
Right.
I knew about it for a few days, Michelle, but I didn't want to speak on it because everyone has got my address, and that's just to protect me and my mother. If he's done this to a woman, he could, God knows what he's capable of, and that's why I didn't put it on my platform.
Wait, do you not think that all these fucking hate lives...
Well, then you do an awareness on it.
Nobody's doing an awareness. Nobody done that awareness, Michelle, on Chippy and mentioned prison. I didn't mention it. I did not mention it. That's none of my business. I've been to prison. That was none of my business.
I mentioned it, Pearl.
He is Cal. Cal, I'm not being awful. Have you? Is this what you on the police thing for? Have you badly thinged?
Really, I'm Scottish. I'll swear if I fucking like. All right.
The proof is all on my page. I got it sent to me the other day on New Year's Eve. I got it sent to me, and obviously I didn't want to deal with it then.
Well, sorry, I knew we had a tag because I laugh about him, the 2025 model, but I did not know what it was for.
I
I had no idea about that. But what I'm saying is that petty fucking squabbles shouldn't have 5,000 folk in alive just
Well, if it
because
wasn't for you
somebody fell
there,
into something.
Michelle, I would have not known what it was about Cal, right? But again, the same as Chippy, I didn't know Chippy had been to prison, and that's not my business either. I never fetched it up. I never mentioned that.
I did, Pearl.
Oh, I didn't
Just
know you
pointing out what a
mentioned it.
hypocrite he is.
I did post it last night. I posted it. Everybody's been tagged in it. Angie said that she wouldn't speak on it. A few of us wouldn't speak on it either.
You're going to remember Rice Case. Let me tell you something. Does people know where you live? Probably not. So you're quite happily hiding behind a green screen. No hate on you when I say this, but hiding behind a green screen. Nobody knows who you are, where you live. And you wanting people that like myself to do an awareness on someone that's gone for a woman where I could be, potentially at risk because I don't know him. I don't know who he is. I don't know what it's about. To me, it's quite, it's not something I want to get involved in because I do live here with my mother. So, everyone knows where I live. So why would I put myself and my mother at risk at talking on something like that? Do you understand what I'm saying? You can do it. No one knows who you are.
Understandable, Angie. But what I'm saying is a few people wouldn't do it. No Face has looked at it and he did mention it on his live this morning. Alicia also looked at it.
Kira, one sec. Come up here and do the awareness. Give your address, dox your address, love, and then come and do this awareness on a man that's gone at a woman then. Sorry, Pearl, sorry.
No, go on. No, I'm just a bit took back there.
I totally agree with Angie, but everybody can repost it and everybody can have their own opinion.
Why are you going to do an awareness then, Michelle? Because you fetch it to the platform there, not me.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody needs to do an awareness. These kind of lives don't need to be happening anymore, do they? All we need to do is see her post.
This is not an awareness. This is to show what a fucking bully Chippy is when he's branding me a bully. All I'm doing is repaying the favour back. Nobody mentioned prison. Nobody mentioned nothing. In fact, I stuck up for him today while this fucking other woman was doing something that I found out Chippy fetched it to the app looking for sympathy again. I'm sorry. Don't come at me for nothing that's to do with me. When he brands me as a bully, I can do what I want on my platform and say what the fuck I want and show what I want. I didn't mention his prison record. I mentioned about him being a bully. Nothing more and nothing less. Don't come on here fucking dictating to me, Michelle. You did.
I did.
Cal. I never mentioned Cal, and I never mentioned Chippy's fucking background.
No, you didn't, Pearl. I done it.
So that's why it's not a fucking awareness. It was to show people what a bully Chippy is. When he labels me as one, I can return the favour right back at him.
Well, I don't think that any of these clips that have been shown have shown Chippy as a bully because we haven't seen what's triggered the response that Chippy's given. All we've been shown is Chippy's behaviour.
Snowy Owl, no, you did. Chippy went for me in that video you were shown because I called him out for calling Angie derogatory names.
And Chippy's more than welcome to get in here and have his say.
So I don't know what video you looked, but go and look on my page because it's all on there. It's not been cut down.
Nobody believes Carol's a bully the same as nobody believes Chippy's a bully.
Can I just say that we was all told that we could come in the boxes because
then he hasn't got to go around the app. Wait there, Snowy Owl. He hasn't got to go. I'm not bothered what Chippy says about me, right? But he can't cry like a little bitch when I go around and tell people what he's like. It's just tit for tat. Right, and that's what TikTok's all about. And I'll say what I want, I'll do what I want, and there's nobody on this app will dictate to me what I say or do on my platform. The same as nobody can dictate to him. But if he fucking doesn't like it, he shouldn't give it. End of.
You said that we could come on here and it'd be a non-biased platform. We can be with Chippy.
Snowy, shut your mouth. I'm not talking to you. I'm answering Michelle back because she was making it out. I was doing an awareness. I wasn't. It was a tit for tat about showing who's a bully and who's not. Well, if people want to say we both are, we both are. In a minute, you can have your opinion. It's not a biased platform. You can have your opinion. If it's for Chippy, if it's for not, you can speak. I was talking to Michelle.
But to be fair, what do you expect? The majority of these women will always support a male that's bullying women.
No, Angie, 1 minute.
I think that's an out of order comment. That is, Angie.
Sorry, 1 minute. Hold on. I think, right, obviously, Pearl's got her grievances with Chippy at the moment, and Michelle's Chippy's friend. So I think everybody else, putting the 2 pence in. Just shut the fuck up. Let these two talk. And that's it. That nobody needs to talk. Snowy, I don't know who the fuck you are, but let Michelle and Pearl talk. Anyway, I'm backing down.
I'm friends with Pearl and I'm friends with Chippy. That's what I'm saying. You've got people in showing videos for fucking years ago.
I think Pearl was just trying to show
because
the
Duluth was
hypocrisy.
fucking terrible years ago. Pearl's had her moments in that. I've had my moments in that.
Oh, Michelle, you get over. I was this 5 years ago. No, I don't care about 6 years ago. The only reason Chippy's friends with you is because you're a big gifter. Facts.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
She doesn't even gift him.
Oh, it is.
She doesn't even gift him. What are you on about, Angie?
Oh, come on.
We have to forgive you for
stupid.
fucking years ago. Forgive everybody else then. Do you know what
Listen,
I mean? I don't understand
Pearl
that.
has a right to go at Chippy. I have a right to go at Chippy. He's done a lot of stuff on this app. Yeah, now I'm calling out his behaviour. Pearl wants to call out his behaviour. What's the problem?
But it was
I don't think there's
she can do what she wants on her own platform.
We have forgive you, so why can we not forgive everybody?
Forgive you. Don't forgive me because I've done nothing wrong. I apologise for
I
shit.
don't want anybody's forgiveness. Nobody in this world except for my beautiful children's forgiveness.
And mine.
Pearl.
But Michelle, I think the thing is, I think that
supposed to be Michelle and Pearl. Top girl, I don't have a clue who you are either. You're irrelevant to me. Don't ever.
Perfect.
Top girl, unmute.
One minute, Pearl, 1 minute.
Top girl, unmute her immediately. You will be demodded. Immediate. That's it. Go on, Snowy Owl.
I'm mod on 2 accounts actually, Pearl.
Go on, Snowy Owl.
At the end of the day, you can't come on this app and tell me to shut the fuck up.
I just did.
When Pearl has said that we can all have our own honest opinions, right? You can't come in here and tell me to shut up because I've got an opinion that doesn't match yours.
Right.
Okay?
Go on, Snowy Owl.
I don't give a fuck about your
to me
opinion
now, please. And Top Girl, shut up.
All I was trying to say was that these videos that are being shown, all right, Max, apart from yours, the ones that Angie showed, the ones that Billy showed, they are all the responses. Not one of them has shown what has triggered Chippy's response.
Oh, sorry. So do you think it's acceptable to have a response that someone touches kids and then to say that they're going to call social services? Is that a normal reaction? Is it?
How many times have you?
Is that a normal reaction, Snowy?
How many times have you called people preds and nonces for absolutely
They
no
are.
reason, Ange?
That's because they are.
Them words are thrown around far too easy.
People forgive you. Listen, this Chippy goes out for me every day, Snowy. Every single day. I don't even talk on the man.
So obviously you're not going to like him. That's how you're here getting it all out your mouth.
Well, I'm having my opinion.
Having your opinion.
Snowy, so would you not agree that video where Chippy
should be left in his past?
So who
Everything
said
you've
that?
done is in the future.
So because that video of Chippy going at Max, was that not bad enough?
Yeah, but Bill, they're not years old like it's being portrayed, mate. It was December 24 and January 25. So how is that years old? Do people not know their
He
math?
was talking to Max because Max said, "Don't call Angie a slut." So he was, and that's how we replied to Max, and that's acceptable, is it? Like, I just want to clarify that before I drop again.
Who was you asking that to, Billy? Me?
Whoever said about the videos that I showed didn't show anything or prove anything.
No, I didn't say.
I said they were years old because they were years old because it was when Chippy was falling. You can tell by people's profile pictures.
Michelle, can I ask you a question? What about what you said?
Michelle, you've got it wrong, love.
Yeah, but Michelle, what I'm saying is,
24 and January 25.
it still shows him being
years old,
aggressive
that's 13
because
months, love.
Max
But
didn't agree with Angie being called a slut, so we got aggressive
and I've
and
seen
replied
you
to Max like
went
that.
down people's throat the same as I went down people's throat. It doesn't mean that's the type of person you are. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, everybody in this app does it.
You know, the thing is, Michelle, can I?
I'm just going to say, from my personal interactions with him, he's not a person I like, he's not a person I hang around with, and I didn't agree with a lot of things, and Max will always tell you that was just civil because my friends were friends with him. Like, he's never that sort of person I would ever mix with in real life. I would never put myself around him, so I'm not that guy. I've never liked what I've seen with Chippy, to be quite honest with you.
Can I just say something, Pearl? Also, you say about my behaviour and all that, Michelle.
Thanks, Pearl.
You know, but there's a few things I don't say, and that's for someone to go and unalive themselves like Chippy did to Sobriety Jack when he wasn't in a good place and he was having an episode, got into someone's box, and he turned around and told him to go and do it. There's one thing. You know what? That's probably the worst thing. What I have said put together. The worst thing that
because I've never ever committed a crime like what he has there and told someone to go and unalive themselves.
I am not here as Chippy's defence, but did he not come on either that day or the morning after and apologise for what he'd done once he thought about it?
The thing is, Michelle,
we have all been in this app, we've all said things in the heat of the
but
moment.
I've never told people to go and unalive themselves. No, it's a good thing he
I
didn't do
shouldn't
it then,
have said
isn't
that.
it? It's a good thing he didn't do it and he's still alive for him to apologise the next day because everyone was hating on him for saying what he said. Because I played it 100 times, that video, what he did.
I'm surprised.
I'm not denying one thing I've said, and that's what I said. If people wants to call me a bully, they can, especially Chippy. But when I go back at people now, because I've tell you this is how I'm going to be, rather than have the big screaming matches and do whatever, I'll just, whatever they say about me and whatever I have to do to get that point across, I'll just do it. End of. Don't cry.
You have every right as well. If somebody's come for you, Pearl, you have every right.
And that's all that I've done. It wasn't awareness, it wasn't exposure, it was just to show I'm getting called a bully, and that's why I also think that Chippy's a bully. End of.
I'm the same as Michelle here. I haven't come on to defend Chippy, by the way. I don't really know a great deal about Chippy. All I'm talking about is what I'm seeing in these videos that's played on here. Okay? You know, at the end of the day, if you're going to show somebody's reaction, you need to show what they're reacting to justify the reaction. Or not justify the reaction. You know, somebody could have sat there and called Chippy the worst of the worst there, and he could have been reacting. But we're only seeing his reaction, which is making him look bad.
Well, can I just say something, right? I've seen people, when I used to go into
Come up his
Chippies,
ass.
go into Chippies and call and stick up, for Angie. Oh, what do you know? This, that, and the other. And they'd be blocked immediately. And you can come on here and call me a liar. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, everybody can't have the same opinion about somebody, but you should be entitled to have your opinion. And he's very one-sided. If it doesn't go his way, and then he just flips. That's what he does. He flips.
Either way, his reaction is wrong. So stop having an excuse for him. His reaction towards Max was wrong, regardless of if it's a reaction or not.
Nobody's making any excuses for anybody, Ange. But at the end of the day, you know, your reactions to some things are equally as bad as Chippy's reactions.
No, but I'm going to tell people to go and unalive themselves, love.
No, but you do.
What he said was probably the worst thing I've said put together on this app since I've been on this app, because there's one thing I have not done and told people to do that. So that's what, in my opinion, the worst of the worst.
If you can't remember, you did say that.
Top girl, I'm not talking to you.
Why you not let me finish? You did
because
say
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
I'm going to abuse my kids so much that I'm going to unalive them.
Your kids are always screaming on here.
But you see, there's
that's not.
You
just said you've never said anything bad.
I'm not phoning at you, Carol. I'm not phoning at you, Angie. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, sometimes there's no need to drag up everything for the fucking past, is there?
As much as he goes at me, I'll go back at him, and nobody's going to ever stop me. When he wants to stop calling me a bully, then I'll stop calling him a bully. It's going to be tit for tat now, like that with everybody.
But
so
like
Angie
Angie showed that.
Person, sorry, there's one cretin I won't want to mention, right? But barring from that, everybody's fair game. When they come at me, they can say what they want about me. I'll take it on the chin. If I've said it, I'll own it. If you think I'm a cunt, I'll own it. If you think I'm a bully, I'll own it. But don't cry when I go back. End of.
Exactly.
And one of my points is to one of the videos that Angie posted of...
We've just never liked him, that's that, and Peril's backing you up, Angie, I think, and that's it, end of story.
No.
Who thinks I'm wrong for that? If anybody comes at me, rather than scream and go on...
Listen, can I say something?
I'll just go back and just...
Pearl, can I say something?
Yeah?
Pearl, can I say something?
Uh-huh.
Angie is really right.
This is not the Angie
because,
show.
Listen, if
The
Chippy
Angie
said
show
that to
again.
Sobriety Jack, right? Listen, he said that to Sobriety Jack, right? Go walk off the pier. Go unalive yourself, right? So is it okay for him to come the next day and just sit there and say, "Oh, I'm sorry for saying that"? What would have happened if Sobriety Jack
he's
had
defending
done
me,
that
sorry.
that night?
Yeah, big up Mozza. Sorry, Mozza, I thought you were having a go.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm fucking livid because people are looking at him as he's just a wrong one. That's all he is. He's just a wrong one. I just had to come up and say that Angie is right
What would happen if Sobriety Jack had done that night? Would it have been okay for Chippy to come on the next day and go, "Oh, I'm sorry for saying that. I really am sorry. Sorry. You all forgive me, don't you?"
It's not
Nobody should make them kind of comments to anybody. That is wrong. Nobody has got any right to
Very
tell anybody
wrong.
else to unalive themselves. That is wrong. 100%.
Absolutely wrong. The worst
He's a
ever.
very jealous man. That's what a Chippy is. He's a very jealous man because other people have made it on the app. He hasn't. He's sitting there with about a couple of hundred viewers. He's sitting there with a couple of hundred viewers who like him, sit there support him. That's it. But why should he?
Mozza, shut your mouth, man. Fucking hell,
You
let me
what?
speak, you fucking idiot. Do you want me to tell you the
What do
fact
you want
about
about
Sobriety
Alex?
Jack? Do you want me to tell you about Sobriety Jack?
Go on.
You know that day where he was, he was going, "Oh my God, I'm going to take my life."
I know he's a really bad bloke.
No, Mozza, let me
Alex,
speak.
I know he's a really bad bloke.
Let me
but
speak,
You
Mozza.
don't wish people.
Oh
you don't
my God,
wish
shut
death
up,
on
Mozza, man.
people.
For fuck's
You do
sake.
not wish
Who
death
gives
on
a fuck,
people.
Mozza? Shut up.
Don't wish death on people.
Mozza, listen to me. That night he went live, laughed about it, and went ha ha ha. Next day, went on Angie's platform, told someone to get a rope. So shut up, Mozza.
So what? But you
What do you
still
mean,
don't
so
wish
what? You
death on
fucking idiot.
people, no
This
matter
is
what
what I
their
mean. This
beliefs
is the
are.
problem.
No
If
matter
it's
what
good
their
for the
beliefs
goose,
are,
it's good for
you
the
don't
gander,
wish
you
death
prick.
on anybody.
Right,
You don't wish
and
death
this
on
is my
anybody.
whole
Not your worst
point on
enemy.
here,
Never.
Mazzy.
Kick me out, please. Kick me
This
out.
is my whole point on here. We all say things, we all do things. I'll hold my hands up and I'll say it every single time I come on. I'm the biggest Kent on the app, but I'll hold my hands up to it. I won't backtrack down if I've said it, and if it was wrong, I'll say I was in the wrong. It wasn't David. I do know what David sounds like. That was not fucking David.
Yeah, I mean, I can be classed as a bully. People could class me as a bully, you know what I mean? The stuff I've done on this app. So I've come up here to be a big man and make an apology. I'm going to apologise to the Lucy Vanjie because I think I've been a bit harsh lately. I know it's 2026. So, I apologise to Angie, you dog shagging cunt. Piss off.
Alex.
Pearl, can I just say...
Don't let Alex back in the box no more for doing that. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have done that on his platform.
Can I just say, Big Cow, of course you would laugh at that, wouldn't you? After we heard about what you've been up to.
Oh,
Pearl, can I just say that what Alex has just said is correct, because it was another gentleman just come in and said that, what Sobriety Jack has said. But he was the one, it was Sobriety Jack that told me to go and get a rope.
But the thing is, two wrongs don't make a right. I told Jack off for that. I kicked him out of my box and said, you're wrong for doing that. But neither was Chippy. He was wrong also. They were both wrong. You cannot just say, well, because Jack said it to someone else, that makes it okay. They were both in the wrong.
No, because it was EQ and Sobriety Jack that was in that box that day, and you did not kick them out.
I had a go at him.
I know, but
did,
listen,
Miss
this
Emma.
is not
Pay
about...
off, Miss Emma. Go to jail again. Go to jail.
This is not about Sobriety Jack. This is about people with the hypocrisy calling people bullies, and if they want to be a bully, I'll do it back to them.
You know what? I just love all these Pearl, this comment up like Daisy, what her name, following me. I'll block you, love, because obviously you don't like me. Why are you following me?
What's that said?
Can I just get back to my point about the video that Angie showed? I've been trying to say it for the last 20 minutes.
Monty's doxing in the chat. Can you go through it and just block that straight out, please? And stop being a pack of little Kents who's ever doing it, you weirdos, you little keyboard warriors. Let one of yous fucking turn up to wherever you're putting the name in the chat, or addresses or numbers, whatever you're putting in. Behave, grow up yourself. Block them out immediately, please, mods, if you find them. Thank you.
Sorry, Pearl. People are saying to me, get a light and stuff like that. But what if it happened to you? If someone told you to go and get a rope, and then EQ told me to go and set my chair up? How do you think I was feeling that day when that happened?
But this is what I'm on about. Nobody knows what anybody's going behind the scenes.
No.
And this live's not about that. It was just about showing people how one person can call them out and that other person's doing the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it was about. We all fucking hypocrites on the app, each and every one of us. And you're going on, and I know you're all going on about Cal. I don't know anything about Cal's past, the same as I don't know anything about Chippy's. Nothing to do with me. Till it affects me directly, then I'll deal with it. We'll all have a family member. We'll all have something in our past that we're not proud of, that we're not happy of, that something's gone wrong. I don't want to know. Don't bring it to me. Like Chippy directly affected me, then I'm dealing with it. Bound from that, do not come to me over anybody else's doings, what anybody else has said, what anybody else's problems is. Come to me over me. The same as Angie. Go to Angie over Angie. Don't wait to come in here where you could all come in here and you know you can go in the box and all attack her. To me, that's bullying.
And that's why I didn't speak on Big Cow. I'm not involved. I don't want to be involved. Can I just say also, Miss Emma, you're obviously here for the clout. You're obviously here for the clout, and
How am I here for the clout when I don't go live?
You've seen what you have.
I
You've
don't
seen
go
the
live.
play.
I don't-
Let me
I
tell
don't-
you, Miss Emma.
I
Didn't you
don't
sit
go
just for men's lives?
Angie, I don't go live. I don't go live.
Miss Emma, can I just ask you a question though? Didn't you just
Why am
sit
I
in
here for clout?
Can I reply? Didn't
Yeah,
you
go
sit
on.
in Just for Men's box apologising for getting to Paul's box?
Why are you calling her that?
She actually did apologise.
You know we're talking about.
Can I just say, with this whole like BPD thing that Chippy's now so big on, when he went for Jack and was encouraging Jack to harm himself, Jack was having a BPD episode at that time. The suicide rates for BPD
Yeah,
are
of course
very
he
high.
can in a minute he can come up, but it's nothing to do with me. Sorry everybody, Cal's asking for the box. Yes, he can come up. Nothing to do with me. The same as Chippy can come in the box. Nothing to do with me. 2 seconds, let these have the say, then you can come up. Yeah? Go on, sorry.
Sorry, I was just saying the suicide rates for that are really high. So, do you know what I mean? He's now siding with Just for Men because the BPD is so bad and when I've got it and stuff like that. So I'm not. Do you know what I mean? But when he's encouraging someone when they're in that heightened state, do you know what I mean? What something will happen. Like he's literally encouraging someone to do it while they're. No, I'm not driving. I pulled over. The indicator's going. You can hear it. But I just think he's appalling. I think he's a horrible man. He's caused loads of people like poisonous rats, vermin, all stuff like that, all over nothing, over fuck all.
Put me out any time, Pearl, if you want to put people in the boxes.
AI pictures.
No, you're fine. Stay there.
No, I just want to ask you, Ange. I want to get to this.
Snowy out 1 minute. You can have you say, can I let my high priestess have her little say, please? And then I'll let all of you say. 1 minute. High priestess, hello, me baby. Sorry.
Hello, my darling. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year to you.
Right, can I just quickly say, sorry, I'm not regular shouting over everybody. Oh, bless you. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
No, you okay?
I've got a chest infection. Go on, my Kate.
Have you got some water?
That's right, go on.
Oh, wait, sorry, wait. First of all, right, I love you dearly, right?
Love you too.
Right, and the other night I had on live and I was saying, disagreeing with some of the things that you say, and I hope you do the same thing with me. Right? Put me in my place, I like that, right? But I've come up to say, my lovely, that I don't like you and Chippy falling out. Right? I don't like that. However, I don't like all this nastiness that's going on, the tit for tat, but I understand why. Okay? Right? I don't think you're a bully.
Thank you.
Right? Get it out? What do you mean get it out? That's a bit rude. I haven't got anything to get out.
Stop it. Leave Kate have her own say so just let her speak, please. She's sat long enough and waited. Thank you.
Sorry. I do have problems getting it properly right quickly. I do try to talk quickly. Right? I just think that it's 2026. I don't always agree with what everybody says. Right? I don't agree with what everybody's behaviour. Right? But, sometimes we have to pick and choose what's right and what's wrong to go for. Does that make sense? Right? Oh, sorry, my mother's just gone to the ladies' room, right? So I beg your pardon. Right? Let me hear that first. Right, so not everyone's going to get on. Not everyone's going to agree with everyone. But there's going to come a time when you have to say, does that really bother me? Is that really affecting me? How can blah blah blah. But what was the saying is choose your face wisely. Yes. And I don't think you're a bully. And if and I don't agree with everything that Chippy says.
Mods, can you not put anybody else in the box in a minute? Because, 2 minutes, because Carl wants just me and him in the box. I think he wants to give his side to whatever's going on. I don't know anything about why. I'm going to let him have his say. So don't put anybody else in. Sorry, my Kate. Go on, what were you saying?
Right, I'll hurry up. Sorry. I just like to think like everybody last year, well, not everybody, people were all falling out with each other. Right, we're all being extremely unkind to each other. Like, basically, picking the meat off the bones near enough, And now people are wanting peace, right? And, and rightly so. We don't always like the backwards into it, do we? Right?
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's 2026.
Yeah. I know. And listen, I didn't want me way to provoke this. I was the one that was called the names first. So rather than scream on and shout on about, I thought I'll just repay the favour sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
I can understand that. My lovely. But you know what? Sometimes you need to sort of hold your head up.
Yeah.
Like stick your nose up in the air like...
Exactly, my Kate.
We don't need to be bothered about that, right? Don't let it get under your skin. I know it's easier said than done. People can, but you've got a lot of things going on in life. We all do.
I know. But listen,
I'll just give you a big head up, but I will be honest.
My Kate, listen, if there's anybody on the app I was going to take criticism from, it would be you.
Oh,
well, there's two. There's her and there's a lady on here called Mrs. Doubtfire. I have never ever once went back and said anything to her either because it's called respect. And I will always give respect where it's earned. So you could call me from a cat to a pig to a dog, my Kate.
I don't be calling names. I haven't got time for that. The only names I would say is on things that are positive. Nobody
Exactly.
Right? Well, not in public anyway. One has to remember our manners.
Exactly. But listen, my Kate, I love you. I always love you. Welcome in the box anytime. And I'm wishing you all the very best.
I do, my darling. And Happy New Year, Delissa.
Happy New Year and big love, me baby.
Yeah, you too. Sorry. Do you want me to drop so it's just you and Kel? I'm quite happy.
Cal, are you all right with Angie sat in the box?
Yeah, as long as she don't say nothing. No offense, Angie.
Can I be polite enough?
Oh, there. She doesn't know how to get out there.
Okay, let me just say one thing first, yeah? Never once did I lie about what I did. Before I got locked up, I let everyone know what I was going to jail for. Everyone who watched me knows. Second of all, where's the Clare's Law fact? You can't get tagged if you're in for a DV. Yes, I smacked up a gal. Yes, I smacked up a man, and I owned my shit. I was a debt collector for my best mate who was a drug dealer. If that's the game, if that's the game you're in, that's the game you're gonna be a part of. So yeah, I own my shit. I don't care what anyone has to say. Yeah, maybe I did a few things wrong, but I own my shit. People can hate me, people can love me. I don't lie about what I've done. Simple as that. Nan, mum, dad, dog, cat, whatever it is, they can get one. Simple as that. If that's the game you're in, that's the game you play. So that's what I just want to say, my piece. Yeah, never once lied about it. Never once hid away from it. I did what I did. But don't come at me with all this DV bullshit and Clare's Law bullshit. Because you can't get tagged on a DV case and bring me the Clare's Law's fact. Simple as that. So you can all hate me, you can all say vile, you can all say wow, you can all say that. I did my time. I did 2.5 years. I got 12-month tag. I'm on license for the next 10 years. Simple as that. I owned my shit. So that's all. Everyone else can keep hating on me. My real ones will stick by me because they know I never lied to anyone. So is what it is.
So
People in life make mistakes. It's how you rehabilitate yourself in the future. Simple as that. I'm not part of that game no more. I haven't been part of the drug game no more for 3 years.
And I'm going to just say to you right here and right now, and listen, I didn't know what you was out on license for. To me, I don't agree with any man, and I'm sorry, and I will say this. No, I'm just saying where I don't agree with, and I'll never ever condone it the longest day I take a breath. A man putting his hands on a woman because then he's not a man.
Okay, so the way I got brought up, from my mum. My mum said if any woman's big enough to give it, she's big enough to take it, and that's the way I got brought up. So everyone has their own opinions.
No, each to their own, but that's me.
Pearl.
That's just me.
But
I
no
will
hard
never
feelings
in a
to you, Pearl.
lifetime think that's okay because I don't.
No hard feelings to you, Pearl.
No.
What's done is done. I've said my piece.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to keep talking about it, you can keep talking about it. But there's 5.5k people in there. I'm a rehabilitated man now, and I'm not going to apologise. I've done what I've done. It is what it is. That's life. Pearl, I love you. Take care.
My pal, listen, I'm pleased you've come up and had your say.
Of course.
But listen, just because I don't agree, or I've just said there I don't agree what happens, does not mean that I still don't like you. The same as we don't know what Chippy was up for.
Yeah,
I've been in prison. Who knows what I could have been in for? Thinging a man. You don't know.
Can we just say in regards to that, whoever posted it, that let's not try and take out a concept, because now she's trying to call me a beast and a peddler and all that stuff. And I'm that whoever did the post. But I will say, it is what it is. It's, people have a past. You can't change your past. You can only change your future. Do you get me?
But it's just like this, and I'll still stand by it. I do not one little bit condone anything like
and I accept that.
But again, when it's to do with me now, and this is what I've said for months, it's to do with me on my platform. Come at me for that. Don't come at me for anything anybody else has done. Never come at me for that. Feel free when these people are alive to go in and tell them all about themselves, but don't bring.
Someone said any remorse. Of course, I've got remorse. I've not got remorse for any of you guys in here. I've got remorse for the victims. I don't give a fuck about any of you guys, but I've got remorse for the people that I hurt. Yeah, of course. I've got indefinite life sentences against 3 guys and 2 women because I bullied them and took the piss out of them. And I'm not gonna make excuses like grief of my best mate dying because they owed money. I did it on my own act, and I am remorseful, but I'm not remorseful to any of you guys. But yeah, it's done. It is what it is. There's no excuses. But yeah, I'm out safe.
But again, listen, think about, he's gone now. But for everybody in the comments, right, you all wanted him up to have you say, I've let him up there, right, to have you say. Wait there 1 minute, just remember, if you are going to call one person out, go right across the app and call everybody out for the things they've been accused for things that they've said, for things that they've done. You can't just sit and attack certain people. Make sure you go right across the board and attack everybody. And that's why I turned around and said, unless it directly involves me, don't bring me into it. We could be standing outside. There could be 1 million people on this site now that's done a wrong thing. Am I going to stop talking to them? No. They're their problem, not me.
The way I see it, Pearl, he has held his hands up to it. It's the past. I was not saying I want to get involved. However, you can be on tag for DV. I just want to put that out there.
Even still.
No, but he is held up to it.
I've let him up. He's had his say.
Yeah.
It does not mean that I've given my opinion there to Cal's face. It does not mean that I'm going to have an opinion back on it. I'm not. And like I said, when yous come on screen, all of yous that's being horrible in the comments, come on screen, put your face on that screen, have an opinion on it, then people take notice of you. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
No, I don't agree with what was done, and I'll never condone it. But am I going to fall out with people over that? No, I'm not. The same as, right, this is just one thing you have to stand by, right? Some of the things Chippy's done, right? Who's to say in the future we won't speak again, but he's going to dive on top of me when I say that. No, you're not. The same as what Alex was blamed for, right? I was the one who fetched it to the app. Were you ever not going to speak to Alex, or were you never going to not speak to me? No, you weren't, because you're both going both lives.
Well, I think it's how someone moves forward, isn't it? If he's going to move forward and he's a changed person, I think that's what counts, right? That's like people that leave prison; they come out changed people. It's what you do in the future.
And what's people's things on here? They always say you can't keep going over the past. How's them people going to move on? How are they going to get? If you don't let them try and show you be a better person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we all hypocrites, we all fucking bullshitters and all, when we're going to sit here and say, this is vile, this is disgusting, but you'll sit with another person. You'll sit with people that'll go on about actual things that'll go on about rape, that'll go on about robbery, that'll go on about unaliving somebody, piss off. If you're going to have a thing for one person, do it all. Read up on it. Find your own opinions, but go into that person's box and tell them all about the self.
And he's probably a changed man as well now. Do you know what I mean? Learn
If there's
from
any
it.
doxing going in, I don't know if it's numbers, if it's addresses, or if it's names. Please, I'm not involving myself. They come into my platform. I haven't gone anywhere looking for anything. I don't involve myself. I'm done. What you're going to see is the real, truthful me. No tied in a ribbon and sugar-coated. It's me. Sitting with pain. Oh, yes, and sorry. And what, right, do you condone doxing then? What if somebody who's a psychopath, somebody doxes somebody on the app, and then somebody goes to that person's address and then absolutely staves the brains in? Are you going to hold your hand up and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that? No, come on. If we're going to be truthful and lay the cards on the table, be truthful. Fucking pull everybody up on the bad behaviour.
Can I ask, Pearl, how long ago this was, though? Because it might have a
I
different...
don't know. I didn't know anything about it. Listen, I don't know if he's still in here. He can come back up. He can tell you about his story. I don't care. But... do you know what Michael should do? If he wants to, he's just said he doesn't have to answer to anybody, and I'm not saying he does. Supporting. You can't believe, right, hold on a minute, who's just put that? Because can't believe you're, me and Only, do you want to come up into the box and have you say me, Babby?
Can I just have more say just before I go home?
You walk rice cake.
Can I just have more say just before I pop off because I've got some things to do? He's just like that. I've never called him a PDF at all. I called him a beast. What he's in that article, he's a complete beast. The things he did to women, it's disgusting. The article is on my page now. If anybody wants to go and take a look at it, I got it sent to me by somebody that went through it, unfortunately. And he is on a Clare's Law, 100%. He's on a Clare's Law.
No register. Clare's Law isn't a register, love, though.
It's not a register. It's a Clare's Law. So anybody can get this Clare's Law. They only have to.
People that have rice cakes, are you going after everybody that's on a Clare's Law?
Even someone that's been accused is on a Clare's Law.
I am not going after anybody. This just come to me.
Well, I'm just saying, no, you mentioning Clare's Law and everything, you're making us out to be bad uns and whatever.
No, I'm not making you out to be bad uns.
Are you going to go after everybody now that's on a Clare's Law that we all sit with or did sit with in the past? Are you going after them all?
Absolutely not. If it comes
well,
to
there
me,
you go then. So that is so biased on that level. If you're going to do it for one, do it for them all.
If it comes
and
to me,
put your
then
face again, rice cakes. Put your face on the screen. You're coming up here. You're saying all this, saying we're not pulling people. Our faces on. People know where we live. Put yours on.
As I said, if it comes to me, I'm going to out. I'm going to say
yours on. Come on screen with your face on and tell people where you live. Have your opinion, and that's absolutely fine. Everybody knows where I live. The same as Angie, we put our faces on screen.
Me posting something evictive. Have come to me and stated, and was scared to out it themselves. So me posting that out, that makes me a bad person.
Put your face on, tell people where you live, and then come on and have your opinion. Don't want us to call it out who sits on screen and knows where we live. Do not come at us for that. If you're going to do all of these awareness things,
at the end of that, I've got the word out there.
Face on screen. Put your face on screen. Tell people where you live. So then if there's any backlash of it, it can come to you and not to us.
Exactly, Pearl.
They can come and sit.
He's done his time as well.
How do you know he's on Clare's Law? Have you had one done on him?
I'm not taking it wrong at all. I'm fucking sick of people wanting to make me accountable for things that goes on the app. If it concerns me, come to me. Other than then, don't involve me in it.
Yeah, but Pearl, just because it's on your platform doesn't mean it's your fault. No, you shut up. I'm talking now. Yeah, I thought you'd drop. You're saying he's on Clare's Law, but there is no list, so you wouldn't know there is a Clare's Law against anybody unless you have physically been to the police station to get a Clare's Law. You cannot just rock up to the police station and say, oh, I know Big Cal off TikTok, I want a Clare's Law. You cannot fucking do that. You cannot do that. there is no list to do with Clare's Law, so you would not know if there is anybody on Clare's Law unless you have physically gone up to them and asked for them. You can't just sit and look through the internet and be like, oh, he's done this.
And I agree with Pearl. It's not my problem. It's not nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with Pearl. Stop involving us because we have a platform. I don't want to get involved. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you get involved. You do it on your platform. Don't have a go at us.
Again, Angie, who is anybody to say now who we sit with? Because do you know what it is?
It's
Just
an app.
look around at who yous are all sat with. Don't fucking come at us.
Exactly.
When there's one person on here who has got an absolute mint, clean platform with nobody with anything to do with it who sits in there, then come at us. Then come at us. Until then, shut your mouths.
Yeah, and this
Don't
man,
tell
a
the
fair
person
play,
about themselves.
Philip, a fair play to Cal as well. He's come up and taken accountability. He was honest about it. You know, he's done his time, and that's it.
Who's just said why I mentioned Chippy? Because I can. He mentioned me, and this is what the live was about Chippy being a bully. He's called me one, so I'm calling him one right back. That's what the live was about. Nothing more, nothing less, right? Everybody else turned it into something else because they were deflecting off Chippy. Well, listen, if I want to call Chippy 7 days a week and twice on a Sunday, I can on my platform, right?
Hey, can I appreciate that, Angie? But can I just say one thing? You know, this article's been out for a while, and I posted it on my live myself when I had hundreds and hundreds of people in there. So I don't get that why this woman is trying to say all this madness. When I'm the one that
way
owned
she'll
up,
know about Clare's Law. That's
when I'm the one that owned up to my. Yes, Shady, you good? Cause yeah, man, alhamdulillah, I'm good. Alhamdulillah, thank you.
My thing I wanted to come up and say was when Cal was already in the box, I wanted to come because everyone's like slating him in the comments for what he's done, and I don't condone what he's done whatsoever. But when people are commenting in the comments saying that he should die and this should happen to him and that should happen to him, you're no better. You are no better. And I'm sorry, but as a mother to two boys, right, my boys are brought up. Any woman hits you, you hit them back. Because that's how I was raised. If you are big enough as a woman to hit a man, you are big enough to fucking take it. It's as simple as that. And
even if my boys, no, even if my boys put their hands on a woman,
if a woman,
1 minute, Soph.
Come on.
If my boys put their hands on a woman, I swear to God, I'd do them serious damage myself.
Right, so look at it from this point of view, right, Pearl? So you've got boys.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening. I'm just gonna 2 seconds.
If a woman was kicking 10 balls of shit out of your boys, you expect them just to sit there and take what that woman.
Yeah, but listen. Yeah, I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm
sorry, but I was not raised like that.
So, fam, just before you get the.
If a woman can give it, she can fucking take it.
Just before this becomes like they did something to me first. It wasn't like that. I held my hands up. People owed money, and I was collecting money off them. If they didn't pay, I did what I had to do. I've owned my stuff. But this about this Clare's Law and this DV, I want to see the proof because I've only ever been with 2 women in my life. So I want the proof of that, and it's not like an online list where you can just go and get.
Exactly.
You know?
You can't. They can't disclose.
But in regards to my offences, I've got my list of my offences. I've done what I've done. I've owned up to everything, and before this even become a thing, I was already getting prepped, ready for this to happen because I was the one that let everyone know about my article. Everyone already knew it. Everyone knew already what I went in for. It's not no secret. It's not like I pulled an Anthony Q line and hid.
Sorry, just quickly.
I'm not going to sit in a box and argue with people, by the way. I'm just.
No, I don't want to argue. I don't want to, to be honest, I don't even acknowledge you. Can I just say one thing? A woman going for a guy and obviously a man's life being in danger, 100%. Being on road, yeah, to me, being on road because someone owes a debt and you're gonna bang up a man, regardless if it's a man, but a woman specifically for a debt, to me, that's no better than sticking a 30-year-old on a fucking county lines train. That's the same energy. To me, it's scummy. If you don't want to argue with me, and people in the boxes, do you want to just drop and let people talk? Thank you. I know about road. I very much fucking grew up in certain areas. I'm very much grown up in the south of London and in certain places. And I still think it's scummy. When you owe debt, okay, and you're in that kind of lifestyle, fair enough, you're expected to have certain things come for you. However, This is not road. This is not any kind of fucking establishment where people are selling rugs, doing this, moving that. We're not moving fucking food, and you're not sticking 13-year-olds on fucking trains. But that's the energy, Carl, respectfully, that you give me, because it's worse acting like, oh, where's my Claire's Law? Where's my Claire's Law? He's done his time. But all you women saying he's done his time, God forbid anyone in your family gets into some kind of addiction, gets in anything where they are in a place mentally unwell where they're taking obviously rugs, and then next thing you know, their debt's built up, and then you got someone like Big Cal whacking 6 fucking bells out of you, sweetheart. So respectfully, the same energy you give me, the same energy like this big grown man. And number 2, Cal, it's a choice about I was a collector for my brethren. You're a grown blood clot adult. You're on TikTok getting fucking this and that and getting giraffe saying thank you for my roses, sweetheart. You don't need to be on road, my G, no more. Let's be so fucking real. You don't need to be on road. You didn't need to be on road. You're in that lifestyle as a grown man because you choose to be. I don't see no difference from scumminess as you as those grown men that stick 13 and 14-year-old little kids on trains and make them run up and down the country with their things. It's disgusting.
Can I just finish what I was
No, Soph, I think you've said enough, Soph. Saying that you raise your sons to hit women back is fucking wild. I've got 2 sons. I raise them not to touch women. So what you said is absolutely insane. I can't believe you said it on a big platform in front of 5,000 people.
1 minute, let me
finish what I was saying, and then you will
1 minute,
understand.
all he is. Who said, I've just said, if my sons put their hands on any of my daughter-in-laws, I would absolutely do them serious damage.
Yeah, 100%.
No, you were talking to me, right?
Oh,
but
I was
I didn't get a
talking to
chance to
Soph.
finish. So what I was going to say was, so as a mother to boys, if your boys are getting 10 balls of shit knocked out of them by a woman, you expect your boys just to sit there and not do anything. My boys know not to hit theirs, but if a woman is kicking 10 bells of shit out of them, I'm sorry, but they're going to react. They have to protect themselves. You
No,
cannot
I tell
raise
my boys, if it gets
to
that
sit
bad,
there
walk
and let
away.
a woman beat them
You're
up.
a better man to walk away than put your hands on a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
No, I don't agree with that.
Men are no, listen, my boys are big boys. My
ridiculous.
boys will pick up that girl, dash her away, and he'll walk the fuck away. He's not gonna grab her and start knocking 10 bells into her, darling.
And that's
Men
what-
have
I'm
energy.
Not hitting her back
Can I
like
just quickly
knocking
say
10 balls of
something
shit.
really quickly, really quickly? Unless it's self-defense and that woman is on top of that boy and he's fighting for his life, then absolutely you take
And
that.
also-
if a woman hits a man, I expect that man to walk away.
And also, this woman didn't hit him first. It just come out of his mouth. She didn't touch him.
Can you
so
go and
shut
read the
fuck up.
article and then come back?
No, I'm not on about.
Go and read the article and then come back. The women didn't lay a fucking hand on him.
It was a debt.
60 quid.
Sorry,
I am not
It
on
was
about
60 quid.
that.
So shut the fuck up. Go and read
Don't
the
tell me
article
to
and then
shut
come
the fuck
fucking
up.
No,
back.
you need to.
I
You're
have to
that mad. You're a
fucking
fucking
say,
woman. You're
I
sitting in.
get-
It was a drug debt, babe. It was a fucking drug debt that you ran and knocked the girl's fucking head off for.
When
Are you alright?
I am not on about the situation.
But we
with
are
Cal.
on about this,
I
and stop
was
comparing it
referring
then. Stop
to the
comparing it. It's not
comments. I was
relevant. It's not
referring to
relevant.
the comments where people are saying what they're saying. Like, how do you, as a mum, you would sit there and let your boys take a full
I tell
on
my sons not to raise
and
their
not
hands to
defend
women,
themselves.
Sophie. That's what I do as a mother to
Sophie.
2 boys.
I tell my sons to come and get me, and then I can go and not take
Oh,
shit.
you one at a time. Nobody can hear you. Just please, one at a time.
Sophie, you
How
know,
Angie
bringing your
just
boys
listen
up
a
like
minute so I
that.
can fucking talk, then, and
Guys,
get on
wow.
the platform.
Sophie, I'm
aggressive.
sick of asking you. Stop shouting. It's my platform. Stop shouting. Who's going to tell you in the background?
Sarah,
Sorry.
Sarah.
Yeah, the problem with her bringing her boys up like that is the law will look upon the boys, not the girls. So basically, she's putting her kids in prison if ever they take her advice.
Honestly, I was staying out of this Pearl, and then I heard her come out with that. 1, it's got no relevance to the situation. The women didn't hit him first. And 2, what a ridiculous thing to say on a big fucking platform where there's probably impressionable young people. You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, me personally, before I go, I don't fuck with men that think it's okay to physically harm women. I don't really sit with Cal anyway, so it's not an issue for me. But me personally, I don't fuck with men like that, because if we're going to do that, we might as well unblock Mr. M and platform Diadro and just let all of the men who think it's okay to hit women alone.
Exactly.
That's me personally. Pearl, I think you've been a bit blindsided. I'm not blaming you at all. You know I love you. I don't think you've even seen the full article, but everyone can do what they want.
My advice to a boy or a man that's in a domestic relationship with a woman who hits her, if you can't leave her, because I can understand that, you know, women are the same. If you can't leave her, when you know it's going to happen, get your back, make sure your back is to the door, and when you see it's going to happen, you get out that door. You don't give a chance to you, and if she does, you get out the door.
So just point out, hi Pearl, hi everybody. Can I also just point out, big up Paige and Alicia, because they're always back in these types of situations.
Please let everybody speak and then speak.
I don't normally get
shout on
involved
the
with the TikTok
platform.
stuff. Yeah, I'm very much a lone wolf when it comes to TikTok. I see the mess. I don't like to get involved in it. It's dark energy for me. The fact that the man got up here and was able to defend himself, okay, we can say that there's a double-edged sword. People do have the right to change. People do have the right to, speak for themselves. But the way he was talking was actually, I'm going to expose myself so you can't judge me. Now somebody else has picked up the article that he himself posted. Yeah. He gets to control how women are going to react to it. And some of the mums up here, I get where they're coming from. When we're talking about defending ourselves, but we're talking about the extremes. He was in an extreme situation. Like Paige said, he's on road. I've been there. My son's dad has just passed away because of being in said situations, thinking that he was better than the program. So at the end of the day, when you're going through all of these things, you have to look at men for how they're speaking. He was putting out there what he wanted to put out there and then wanted to control the backlash. At the end of the day, abuse is abuse. Yes, you can rehabilitate yourself, but he didn't sound very rehabilitated. He sounded like, I've done my time and you can't judge me, which is fine. That's one thing, but you're talking about really dark, extreme things that you're doing to women and children. At the end of the day, when we're talking about, if my son was in this situation, then you should be teaching them how to leave and stand up for themselves. If it got to that extreme, you should be calling the police anyway, because that is domestic abuse. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a difference between people having a scrap and, sticking up for yourself. He clearly admitted that he was basically doing it for somebody else. So the approval of another man that he was underneath, he was beneath him. When you're talking about road, think about it. He was saying that he was willing to go and mash up another woman because he owed somebody else money.
And again, and I've just said this all the same time, not in a lifetime would I agree with any of that, not one little bit. Because if it was me or anything belonging to us, please believe me, there would be some serious things done.
I just think it's quite manipulative how he's been able to spin the narrative, especially by him saying, well, I put the article out myself. Then he's saying he's only picking on the things that are wrong. He will blindside you about the things that he knows he's guilty for because he's already served his time. But that's still your character. That's still a person of who you are. If you're going to come up on a platform and say, I'm not sorry. Oh, but I do have remorse for the victims. Yeah, because you've been told to have remorse for the victims because you're still probably in consequence of your actions.
Yeah, and also I just wanted to say as well, like the narrative for me where it's like, oh yeah, I've done it and it's fine. It's like because you guys have accused him of DV, not you, Paolo, anyone in here, but I mean the comments and stuff, because some people are going, oh, it's DV and it's not actually domestic violence in a relationship. He's thinking that's okay and it's better because it wasn't a woman that he's laying down with. And when Sophie were sitting there being like, if it was my sons, I know you weren't talking about this situation, but by what you're saying by this, it's kind of giving him that forwarding, for people to forget about what he's actually done and for sitting there actually being like, there's no Claire's Law because he's not done DV, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that there's no Claire's Law, he wasn't with the woman. He still, because of a drug debt, ran up on someone and done something to another woman. So when you're being like, oh, my sons would do this, my sons would do that, you're basically giving him the blind, babe. You're basically sitting there saying, it's all right because in a different situation, I would allow my sons to hit women, but that's not the same situation that he's done.
Darker, because that is the choice.
If you want to reply, unmute, but please don't start screaming and shouting. Sophie, you're on mute.
Right. So I didn't word it the best. Angie, when I worded it, what way did you reply back to me in regards to it? Because that is how I was meant to reply.
I haven't replied to you. I haven't replied back to you about it.
You did. When I said, so my point was...
Sophie.
1 minute, Eliza.
Sorry, go on.
1 minute, let Sophie ask Angie what she's asking her, please, because nobody can hear you. Go on, sorry.
Right, so when I said that my boys have been brought up, if a woman hits you, you hit them back. Not in the aspect of if a woman walked up to him and punched him in the face. No, you don't hit back at all. What I meant was if they are getting 10 balls of shit knocked out of them and they are in no other position but they have to defend themselves is what I was saying.
That's more like it.
Yeah, that's how
I didn't get a chance to explain properly because I was interrupted and then kept getting my words mixed up. So that is what I meant. If they was getting completely knocked out, yeah, then you have to defend yourself.
Get that.
You will be surprised,
I would
though. You know
get
what,
very
Pearl?
insulted.
You will be surprised how many women actually agree that if a man hits a woman, if a woman hits a man, he has a right to hit back. You'll be surprised how many people agree with it.
I'll tell you what I agree with.
I
think
don't
if a
agree
woman,
with-
If a 1 minute, myself, if a woman argues with a man on here as well, a man has got every right to argue back with that woman. Just because it's a woman arguing with a man does not make it okay. He's got every fucking right. But as far as doing anything else, no, I'm not.
That's that's not the case though with Cal, is it? Though.
I
No,
haven't
but
read
I
any
was
articles,
referring
to
to
be
what
fair.
people were saying in the comments. Like people was
Nobody was saying anything about domestic anything in the comments. We were talking about the article.
No,
have you
people
went,
in the
So
comments.
have you went and read the article yet?
I haven't
No,
read it.
I haven't read the article. No,
Well,
because
do you not
quite
think-
frankly,
you not think you maybe
somebody
should?
Somebody who can go out and sell drugs to another individual is
There
bad
goes,
enough as it is.
You're not.
without
You're
going
not.
to
That's not even the
council.
story. That's not.
It's as simple as that. If he said it's to do with drug debt, so if that's what he's
Can you
saying,
say
that's bad enough
It
in itself.
was his friend
Can you
who
say
passed
no,
away when they
please?
were on holiday. He decided when he came back, he was going to take over the debt on behalf of his friend, double it, triple it, quadruple it, and then go after people.
But then that in itself is wrong without him
You want to hear the fucking story or no?
No, but what I'm saying is that's bad
Let us
enough.
speak then, please. You've been
without
allowed to speak. Let
him
us speak.
hitting
And if
anybody.
you're going, Sophie, and if you're going to mention, say, rugs, careful what you're saying on the
Oh,
platform.
yeah, sorry, I do
Michelle.
apologise.
Michelle, go on.
He then did whatever he wanted with the amount of money. One of them was £60 and it went up to 1,000, whatever it was, whatever's in the article. He then decided that's your debt, that's what I want. He did it with numerous people, then hit them, including women, hit them, and then even when the women paid him, was terrified of him, he went after him again. Read the article first.
Well, then he needs
God.
his kneecaps taken off then, if that's the case.
Right, well, you need to go and read it before you start fucking defending any man in the fucking app.
I was not defending him, and if that's the way it comes across, then I don't.
No, she
apologise.
wasn't, Michelle. She wasn't
That is
defending
not
him.
how it come across. I was just stating that as a mother to boys, if my
Right,
boy,
I'm a mother to a boy. If my
Mm.
son did that, the jail could fucking keep him. Right,
Oh,
the jail
yeah.
could keep him if he fucking did that.
Right.
But if a woman
Well,
hit my man,
never did all
if
that.
a woman hit my son for no fucking reason, she was just psychotic, then yes, fair enough, I would go fucking after her. But don't sit here on an app saying, well, there are certain situations where a man can fucking hit a woman. Like,
I didn't say
don't do that.
I didn't say that. I said
Can I just
have
respond,
been
Sophie,
raped.
because you
Go
were
on.
saying this earlier. I heard nervousness in your voice because I think even you realised that there was a sense of you basically defending what he was doing on the basis of you having two sons, not on the basis of the seriousness of the crimes that he's actually committed. Do you get
No,
what I'm
but
saying?
I
And I
was
think that's
more-
where
it was
people are saying, oh,
nervous.
you're backtracking. But actually, if you go and look and read or listen to what Michelle was saying, which you have now, that is serious. Like when we are talking about character assassination, I don't even know this man. I don't even know who he is, but I'm an advocate for women. I'm an advocate for women that have also been in addiction and have also been bullied by men as a woman in addiction. And the idea that they prey on vulnerable women. And when we're talking about road and all of that, it's actually just a very dark reality that exists when you're tucked up in bed, when your sons are tucked up in bed. So I feel like that it becomes a lot deeper and darker than what people are willing to look at, because he gets to come up here. When you're on TikTok, look how many people on this platform have a platform and they've done the things that they've done. I'm very open about my life and my past, but people judge me. I just feel like that's the problem. It is just basically an unsupervised psych ward. And we've got to decide and have discernment about who we're going to let into our room. And that's, I think that's what 2026 should be for all, even big creators. Tuck it in now, guys. Like, we've seen all the drama, we've done all that. Like, pass the buck now. Like, I think TikTok has become a very, very dark place, and you have to remember it's AI, so we're feeding it what it's going to put back in. So we're always going to keep getting negative, even if we want to change things for ourselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think these conversations are important.
Yeah, I agree too. But of course, they're important to have. But I also feel like it's like, you know, even Pearl, like not knowing wanting to kind of stay neutral. But when we sit on the fence, we have some.
Honestly, I'm sitting listening to all this, and I didn't realise it was like all of this. And
Yeah.
it's not me. And I'll say it. I don't fuck around with anything like that.
No, and I
Everybody
didn't think you
knows-
did either. I feel like you kind of got duped a little bit.
I didn't know, and I was even laughing about all of this, saying the new thing. I don't fuck around with anything like that. I was letting him up to have his say. And listen, Carl, I know you're still in here, but listen, I'm not getting involved. Please believe me, I'm not getting involved. But now that's the end of our friendship, because I didn't even realise it was like that. I'm not being two-faced. I'm telling you to your face. I don't do fuckery like that. I'm sorry, I don't. And I didn't realise how bad this was, just for what I'm listening to people saying, because not in a lifetime would I condone anything like that. I don't. And I wish you all the best. And listen, time will tell. You'll move on with people. Do you know what I'm saying? But for me, at this time in my life, I don't do fuckery like that. I don't do lots of things. There's a lot of people I could walk away from on here. But when I've been hearing the things that's been said here, and honestly, and I'm saying it with a proper heavy heart, I don't do with fuckery like that.
I don't think a lot of people realise how dark it was, what he'd done as well, because everyone thought it was
It's the first my page you've ever heard.
Yeah. So I didn't know until Michelle, like I said, come in. I didn't even know. I don't really know Big Colour anyway. I don't care for him, but I didn't even know until Michelle come in. But then when you hear him and actually read the article and actually clock what he actually done, it is actually dark. Like, it's actually dark what he done. To take over someone's debt like that, who's not even here anymore, and then double, triple it because you can. And now you're the one on top, and then you're doing this to women and scaring people that have an addiction, by the way, because I get it, roads not nice and everything like that, and like rug deals and all of this stuff. But remember the people that are getting it and getting it to supply too, regardless if you think they're scum or not, rugs are an addiction, okay? Especially when it comes to those kind of rugs. So running down people and then taking debt, doubling that debt, when you know they ain't got it in the fucking first place.
But you know what's scarier is that he got on a platform full of 5,000 people and tried to gloss over the fact that I've served my time and it's none of your business. Yes, we respect
and
that.
doing up big gifts as well. Like, it must be nice for you. It must be nice that you can come on the app and send big gifts.
That's why I could back up, because I couldn't. I sat and read that this morning when somebody tagged me in it, and I didn't know why he went to jail. And that I was in his box the other day shouting at that fucking Queen Bee woman. Like, I had to unblock him, and I didn't know why I had unblocked.
I've just muted for 1 second till this kettle boils, because nobody can hear you.
But what I read was disgusting, and I'm sorry, but the way he came up here acting the big I am, and then that other fucking so near fence, but you
Can
were
I
putting
just
my
say?
fucking head in.
Can I just say something? Because people.
Can I just request that I can just jump out?
Sophie, for God's sake, can I just say something, please? I have been sitting here patiently on mute. You know, I was going to say, because a couple of people were saying about what I've said in the comments, right? Now, I haven't read the article. I don't want to get involved for a reason, because obviously people have doxed my address. Now, that's just being smart, right? I don't know the ins and outs. I've not read it, but I have read some articles on people. I'm not going to talk about Cal here, but I have read articles on some people, and people want me to do an awareness live because I've got a platform like Pearl. Like hell, I'm going to do an awareness live on something I may read that scares the hell out of me. I'm not talking about Cal here because I've not read it. I'm talking about other articles that I have read that have people on here. Now, I'm not going to put myself at risk. I'm not going to put my mother at risk doing something on someone that has done something bad that's in an article. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't sit there, guys, and say, oh, I should put it on my platform. Put it on your platform. Dox your address, put your face on, and dox it on your platform. I don't want to get involved, just like Pearl said she didn't want to get involved. Now, Cal, this is nothing, is it Cal? Nothing about you, because I've not read the article. I just don't want to get involved.
Exactly, same here.
That's fine. I'll go live and I'll show the fucking article. But and what I'm saying is, you need to go and read the article. I'm not saying you have to hold lives about it. Just go and read it and make your own mind up.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Cal. I'm just talking in general. I don't do awareness.
No, but it is true. Like, I'm a single parent, but I'll always speak up when I see something wrong.
Yeah, but people haven't got, your dress isn't all over the app.
Right, but what I can say was read the fucking article. It's there in black and white, and it went to court. So, like, I've seen him constantly in fucking live now, and like I said, I knew there was a reason I'd blocked him, but I couldn't think what it was. But I didn't know any of that till this morning when somebody tagged me in rice cakes.
But this is the first I've heard about it now, and like I say, I didn't even know the extent.
And can I just confirm this? I'm not talking about Cal when I say that. I'm talking about other articles I've read of people that people want me to do an awareness live on. I have not read the article about Cal.
Well,
I just don't want to get involved in all these awareness lives. You know, TikTok is it can be a dangerous place, man. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about Cal again. I'm just saying in general.
It can be, but sometimes, you know, I mean, there's women on this app, the same as there's men in this app that are taken in by people that might have a laugh and a joke and do dare battles, this, that, the next thing. But this is the things they're doing behind the scenes. So sometimes you need to speak up so that people are aware of the type of
Apologies
person
for
they are
rice
in
cakes,
real
what
life.
for? Not from me. Somebody's not coming onto my platform dictating to me. I knew nothing about it, but what I'm saying is, when she comes on with a face on a screen and lets people know where she lives, feel free to come and do an awareness.
Exactly, thank you. This is why I don't do these. And that's exactly why I don't do these awareness lives anymore. I'm just not, I have no interest.
You know what, that was before everyone started really seriously getting doxxed. Like, this app has grown, it's gotten bigger and bigger. People's platforms have grown at like a really fast rate. Like, things then slowed down. Like, things have changed. Like, different types of people are now being given a platform because you guys are like tapping out of the drama because it got too real, it got too serious. So there are people, when you think about armchair activists, like, they're part of the most important movement online. If she wants to hide her face and expose this man, let her. Like, it's her business. But then bringing it to somebody else isn't really fair. So I don't know how all of this originally started, how it even got into Pearl's
I
lap
don't
in
know.
the
We were
first
talking
place.
about Chippy, and it just ended up into all kinds. And
Sorry, Paul, I'm going to jump down now as well. I had to have my say on that.
And he wants to call me a bully, and I can go right back and call him a bully. That's what this was about. Wasn't awareness, it wasn't exposure. It was just me showing people how Chippy's a bully too. That's what I was doing, and it went on to everything else. So this is the first. It's been fetched to my attention. And listen, I am not having anything to say in the matter, nothing at all. But for me, I don't deal with fuckery like that.
Yeah, and can I just say, I'm not reading the article. I don't want to read the article. I have no interest in the article. I don't want to get involved one bit, okay?
Bye, me babby. So I had to get up then and just have my little say. Then you know what I'm like, Pearl. Can't get my gob shut. Bye, guys. Bye, Angela.
Bye, Paige.
Bye, Paigey.
Well, this turned out nice again, didn't it?
Well, I just think it's hard when you're dealing with the person that is involving, because obviously you want to give people grace for certain things. But when it comes to even if you think about changed behaviour, it's not necessarily for us to judge whether that's what people are doing. If this guy is building his platform on here and people want to accept him for who he is, that's fair enough.
Yeah, let them get on with it, you know?
Well, it's not for us to judge, but at the same time, this is how easy it is to give people like that platforms, and how dangerous it is, and potentially dangerous it is for other vulnerable women. So I think more advocating, more speaking out, more speaking up for, you know, when we think about crimes against women and children, I'm not saying that men don't count, but there does need to be a different type of advocate for that type of thing. But I'm going to speak from my own experience, or advocate for me and people that are in more vulnerable situations, if that makes sense, when you think about women and children and these types of things. So yes, I am going to be one of those people
just blocked that L out the chat or something, because I was looking for the comment and can't find it.
I just want to, you know, with me on TikTok, I just want to keep with the drama side, you know, me going at, you know, people on here. But no, I'm not interested in these awareness lives. I used to do them. I don't do them anymore.
I don't really do them. That's the point. I'm a psychic. I just do my own little psychic stuff. Do you know what I mean? I do readings and stuff. I don't even get involved. But when it comes,
you know what, Ellie? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I don't know why people keep coming to me and Pearl.
Because you've got bigger, look, you've got to think about how your platform's developed. It doesn't mean that's who you are as people. Sometimes we don't have control over every single thing, and you can't please everybody. You can please some people. It's like fooling people. It's the same thing as pleasing people. You can please some people some of the time. You can't please all of the people all of the time. It's the same way you can't fool everyone. Do you know what I mean? It's all perspective. And I just feel like things are changing for people, and you guys can actually use your platform for different things if you want to. And if you want it to develop and change, your people will come with you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I do think you guys don't have to do the awareness lives, but I do think more awareness lives needs to be But in lots of ways, because we should just be advocating for things that aren't that are dark, so we can expose the darkness in that way. But anyway, I'm going to jump down. Thank you for letting me up.
Everybody on here knows, if anybody wants to use my platform for anything, I know I get shit for it, but yes, allow it, because I do get across to a bigger audience. And everybody tunes in. Everybody tunes in because they don't know how. Mods, the minute you get somebody in, if they start, drop them straight away, please. I'm Two-Faced, so was your dad. Go and tell your mum I said hello. What was I going to say? Anybody can use my platform for anything, right? And yes, again, I've gotten shit for it over the past, and I'll maybe getting shit for it in the future, but they can use it for whatever they want, as long as it's like appropriate, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's not a problem. But for me to come out and say anything, everybody keeps saying Rice Cakes has ordered an apology. When Rice Cakes puts a face on, puts her address out there and comes on and does it, I'll give a big respect.
And yeah, exactly.
Hello, beautifuls. Hi, is everybody?
Hey, my Martha, I'm good. Are you?
You're right, my lovely. Happy New Year, happy Christmas.
Happy New Year
You know what? I have been working that bloody hard and never even got to come in and say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my lovely.
Happy New Year.
But all I can say is I just want to bring a bit of good news to the app.
What?
Can I tell you, Pearl?
You go on. It's going to be some joke.
Oh, no. I put somebody's back in today. I got my going.
To you.
I got my going over. And that tell you, it was needed as months. It was needed as months, Pearl.
Round of applause, please, for my
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I just want to come up and bring forth that Frankie has a sale on TikTok shop, half price.
Yes, and everybody
go
follow
in.
my Frankie up on TikTok shop. Frankie 360's TikTok shop, please. He's got a massive sale on at the minute, and we're going to give him all the promotion that we can.
Exactly. And can I just say one more thing now? Look, I'm staying out of the whole Chippy thing. I like Chippy, I like you, I'm staying out of that. But I just want to say around this whole Cal situation, I'm just going to put it out there. With him basically coming up and saying that, yes, I done that, I done what I done, this and that and the other. What's the difference in him saying that and was not a fella a week or two ago that saying the same, that he bashed in a 13-year-old's face whenever it was his girlfriend or something? Is that not the exact?
I've just said I don't deal with fuckery like that. I didn't realise everybody does.
And the same as like that Diageo, it's the same as it's the same as that Mr. M. Like you can't, like, I do agree to what you're saying to an extent, Pearl. If you're going to go for one, you have to go for everybody.
Yeah.
You can't just go for you can't just separate one from the other.
Everybody that doxes, everybody that says to go and take a rope and do something, everybody that mocks child SA, everybody that mocks mental health, everybody that mocks adult SA and everything like that, go for them all. If you're going to get it out there, go for them all. Don't just pick certain little ones out because your face doesn't fit. If you're going to stand on business, stand on business. I've just said everybody on here knows. Michelle said only 2 days since we were in Cal's box having a laugh at him. I knew he had an ankle bracelet on. Not my business. I never asked what for. Right? I have just found out, like many other people have today, and my response was to that was, I don't deal with fuckery like that. I'm not going to have anything to say on the matter, but I don't deal with fuckery like that. So that's me done from now on. And that's all I can say on it. I'm not having an opinion. I'm not going in. I'm just done.
Okay.
There you go. Well, I just want to come in and inform everybody that I broke somebody's back in. So I will go and I will have a good night.
For you.
Have a good night, everybody.
Are we talking about an adult? Are we talking about in an adult sense or in an assault?
Oh yes,
sense?
I brought a beautiful looking man of 27 years back to my apartment, and I gave him a good one.
Woohoo! Good for you.
All right.
So, I am very happy.
On a good one, then, as long as it makes you happy.
All right, my lovelies, I'm going to go.
Okie dokie.
Well, at least someone's getting it, guys.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, me baby.
Oh well, that shows my age. At least someone's getting it.
Exactly.
Right, I'm gonna
Thank you
go
for
off.
that.
Right, thanks for letting me up, pal. I appreciate everybody up here. See you later, guys. Take care.
You're
Bye-bye,
welcome,
Dudley.
baby. See you now. Bye.
Can I quickly be rude and say, I quickly want to pop up. I've had a few messages, and they're not very kind. I would like to just say I apologise if I offended anybody here. I'm not two-faced.
You
I'm
haven't
quite happy
offended
to
nobody,
say
my kid. You're definitely not
two-faced.
two-faced.
No, I would say things privately as well. I did do a live the other night, wherever it was, my brain's dead, right? Saying, well, no, my darling Pearl, I don't agree with that. No. I did say things like that, yes. And I'm quite happy to show Pearl that. But I wasn't being unkind.
Kate, listen, I know in the past you've pulled me up for my behaviour and you always say I don't agree. It doesn't mean I don't like you, but I don't agree with what you're doing or saying.
Exactly.
And I always accept that from Kate. There's another lady on here who I would always accept anything from, and it's Mrs. Doubtfire. So them two is the only two that I have never, ever, ever gone back at, and I'd sit there and take it on the chin, whatever they said to us. Like I said,
That's right. No, because I'm not two-faced, Pearl, darling. I will say how it is. I don't.
said it to me many a time.
Yeah.
She said, Pearl, I love you, but I do not agree with what you're doing and what you're saying. So to me, that's very upfront. That's not two-faced. And if
No. I wouldn't like to see the.
If you're
It's
in
not a
another live
criticism.
and saying
It's not
you
a
don't
criticism.
agree
It's just
with
an
me,
opinion.
Kate, that's you saying in another live you don't agree with me. That's absolutely fine, but I always know that you'll come and say it to me face.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Oh yes, I always come and tell you that. Because
Exactly.
sometimes because I do my show, but I always say, look, I don't agree with that, but I don't believe that people should go around naming, being cruel. You can share your opinion, but without being cruel. You keep your manners, yes, keep your manners. But I would like the same thing done with me. If I expect the same thing.
You never say anything bad.
But I just don't want to think offend anyone.
You
If I
haven't.
do, please come and talk to me, but don't have to be rude. I don't do foul language. No need for it. I'm too old for it. But I'm used to it. But you don't need to call me names, and you don't need to be derogative. All right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly, my kid. But don't worry over it, right?
All right, Ella, but I just didn't want to
No, you
people to think
haven't.
I was being rude. Okay.
Not one little bit. We love
All
you
right,
on
then,
these
Daddy.
ways, our Kate. You're on the protected list.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, big hugs. All right, so I'm taking up too much time. Well, have a lovely evening. I apologise for popping up again.
You're welcome, my kid. See you later, me baby.
See you
Thank
later. Bye, message. You're going to have to kick me out, darling.
Bye. Hey, my Susan. Susan. I don't think Susan realises she's in the box. Is that my Levi? It is.
Has Matt spoken? Matt speaking?
I never speak.
Oh, there's Matt.
Hi, Matt.
You're on mute, mate.
Matt, you're on mute.
I think this is Duluth's new boyfriend.
Hello, how we doing?
I'm good, thanks. Are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Guys, can you get your heart me's in, please? And your Go Poplars, thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. So, anybody else with an opinion? Would you like to get in or nothing? Or is your
I haven't really got an opinion, though, but I am doing an exposure on Duluth Vandy tomorrow.
What time?
12 o'clock. I do have files already. I shall show you now.
Yes,
There's 4 files here. Angie, 1 to 4. Actually, there's like 60 videos in there.
He's been blackmailing me for uni.
I have not.
All the files.
I have not.
I would lose.
No, do you want to see the files? Hold on.
Yeah, please. And he
Quite
really has
brilliant.
got them
Your
files.
names
Yeah, hold
and
on.
everything.
You got the videos. Here, look, loads of videos.
Wow.
They will be doing
Oh,
exposure on.
Angie, he's definitely your stalker.
Yeah, I know.
Rice cake, if you want to come back in the box, you can.
No, it's when Corey sent it to me ages ago.
Hello. Hi.
I think that's a kid.
I think so, yeah. Out.
Quick, Pearl, it's a kid. It's a kid.
Oh, it's a kid.
Quick, get him out.
I know it's a kid. I can only go as fast as I can get them out.
Here comes the messages, child. Look at the messages.
I can't help who pops in the box.
Stalker lad.
Hello, Tracy. Trace.
Hi. I'm a little bit nervous, but I just wanted to say I've listened a lot over the past 2 weeks, and I really admire how your approach on things. My mental health and physical health is in a very bad way, and I thought I'd try TikTok, and what I've seen over the past couple of weeks has been very mixed, but your approach and how you address things, I always agree with, and I just wondered if anyone wants to follow me, because I've only got a small account so
Cloud
far.
chaser.
Don't take no note of my Trace, she's tormenting you. Yes, if we can give our Tracy, if anybody would like to talk on a one-to-one with Tracy or go into a platform, she's trying to build a platform up, please, can you give her a little follow?
I'm just a normal, genuine...
Don't be nervous, Tracy, I can hear in your voice you're nervous. Don't be nervous.
Yeah. I love listening to Angie and Pearl, and I've seen a lot of a mixed bag of things, but like I say, it's really helped, because this Christmas was my first one without my mum, so my mental health has been in a really bad way, and listening to your lives has really distracted me from my mental health. So thank you very much, and Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year to you, my Tracy, and you're welcome in any time, right?
Thank you.
And can I give you one bit of advice when you come on here and you start with your lives and you get people in? Don't be nervous. Take a good deep breath. It's just like you having a conversation on the phone with somebody, right? And always be yourself. And then people really like you for you, not for like an image you're putting across. They like you for you. But also, please, my Tracy, if you're new to TikTok, never, ever, ever tell anybody about any traumas or anything you've got going on, because they'll tend to be your friend and then they'll use it against you.
Well, that's how I've learned that from listening to you, what not to do, and I've really took on board, because I couldn't be fake even if I pretended, because I'm too honest, like yourself. I can't lie, I can't pretend. I do enough of that. Every day I have to put a smile on my face to put on because I don't like my children to see me any other way. So I have to pretend that I'm okay in real life enough. So I thought I'd try this, and I'm just...
Oh, well, big up to you for jumping in the box, and hey, welcome to the side drama TikTok. You've just to fall into.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, but pop in any time, my Tracy, right? And let us know how you're getting on.
The same applies. I've got...
Give you a little follow.
Tracy.
There you go.
Before you go, I've got experience of mental health problems, physical disabilities, medical problems, special needs children. I've got quite a wide knowledge base, but I've only got a very small circle in real life, because almost 5 years ago, when my life had to do a complete change, everyone disappeared, and then I reached a point and I thought, you know what, I'm fed up with people using and abusing me.
Again, my Tracy, just be mindful of what you let people know on the app, right? That's all I'm saying.
And I've got to a point, I thought, you know what, I don't want to keep taking crap off people. So now, instead of letting it get to me, I just I don't take any notice anymore.
Exactly. And like I say, even if people private message you, do not let them know anything. You only let people know what you know is not going to affect you in life, because if you let people affect you, they'll keep digging till they can't dig no more, and they'll get you in a really bad place.
I've learned the hard way in real life, so I've been listening.
Unless you want people to know about them things, and like, because to me, it's like some people do put the traumas out there, and like that's the people like to talk about the traumas and everything, but what they don't like is the backlash when people talk back about their traumas, what they've put out there. So just be mindful, because it's a double-edged sword. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If I've got any, like I say, I've learned a lot from listening to you. You and Andy especially, you've both stood out of everyone that I've come across. You two are the most real and informative people, you know.
Big up, my Tracy. Everybody follow her up.
Thank you. Because, you know, you're entertaining, and your outfits on New Year's Eve, you looked amazing. What a transformation, Andy.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. Tracy. Sorry, I had to go get my delivery.
Aren't we?
Sorry.
I'm just saying I had to get my delivery, that's all.
We're going to get dressed up once a month. Me, my Dan, my Angie and my Luke, and we're just going to go on a little things.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, I do. And you'll always have my full support.
Oh, thank you.
Tracy,
Thank you.
before you go...
Take me out now.
Can you go... Before you go, Tracy...
Yeah?
I can... I've just listened to everything you've just said. And I suffer from mental health.
Right, listen a minute. 2 minutes. I'm not going to be sitting here and thing.
No, what I'm going to say is, I just want to say, can she add me and then we'll message each other?
Yes, that's the best thing. Add each other, then you can talk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pearl.
Piss off to that,
Pearl.
yeah.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, me baby.
Listen,
on
another thing,
we don't have a
Pearl.
trauma dumping live. You can
Pearl.
piss right off.
Pearl, can I tell you about all my family problems at the minute? Can I come in for an hour tomorrow night and tell you about all my family problems? Because
Can you fuck get out of here? Family problems.
He's a counsellor.
Get out.
Happy New Year, Pearl.
Sorry.
Hello, lad.
Oh, hi, Mr. Unbiased.
It's NJ. How are you?
NJ.
Hey, how you, my NG? Happy New Year to you.
Is that a new account? Are you changing it?
Happy New Year. Oh, this is my backup account.
Backup, is there?
Yeah. I'll be back properly this year.
I'll follow it.
I just wanted to ask, like, what the hell is going on? Since when did you and Angie make up?
Well, listen, this is how it's going to be.
For a few weeks.
I'm all for the.
It only lasts a week. It was good while it lasted. If it lasts a year, woohoo! Right?
Listen, I'm here for the unity. I mean, I was preaching this
Angie's back
Pearl.
in town.
I was telling her that you two need to make up, and she used to say, "Get out of my life! What
Well,
are
I
you doing at
said
that
the same.
racist live?" Didn't you, Angie?
No comment, Ange.
No.
Didn't you, Angie?
No comment. I'm a solicitor. No comment.
No comments. Oh, well, it's nice to see that you're back together.
Well, that's it. Listen. What you're going to come on today, and you're going to. I've seen it. Who's fucking heavy breathing?
Not me. It's Smokey.
It's not me.
Smokey, what are you doing? Get out. People can come on today and say, "Oh my God, they're back." Friends come on tomorrow, find out there's been World War III. But if it is, it's our World War III. Fuck all to do with anybody else, and we'll sort it out.
Exactly, yeah.
Pangy's back.
Pearl, one thing I respect about you, Pearl, is anything that you'll say on here, you'll say on here, you'll say in real life. Because I did see a video of you hashing it out with other people, and I thought, you know what? I do respect Pearl. I do respect her. But Angie,
Yeah?
I've got a bone to pick with you, though,
Oh,
Angie. I can't lie.
yeah.
Hey, my Mark.
The other day, I'd seen that you had Mr. Wild in your box. Now, Angie, what really annoys me, that you had Corey in your box, what really annoys me is that the last time I was on your platform, you was really upset and you was down the fact that this guy is doxing your address continuously. Why is it that you allow these people back on your platform. And don't you think by doing that, you're showing a bit of weakness to other people that might shit on you and then think that they can come back
You
like
know
nothing
what?
has happened?
Look, I can't help it. I have that empathy. I'm not saying this to get sympathy myself, but I can't help it. Honestly, I feel sorry for the guy. I know he's not going to appreciate those words, but I do. I just sometimes when I see him sitting on his own, looking, sad, that kind of I get upset about it. You know what I mean?
Well, Andrew, would you feel the same way?
I wish I was like Pearl. I wish I was like you. Do you know what I mean? You may say empathy, but I do feel sorry for people.
And that's okay. That's fine to have empathy for people. But would you have the same empathy if he done it one day and one crazy viewer took it upon themselves to come to your mum's house and do something to you?
No.
Because that's what the reality is. The more that these people dox your address, it might be one person that you fell out with or dropped from the box that might want to come and do you some harm. I'm talking from personal experience here as well. I don't think it's something funny.
Listen, nobody on here can tell when you think about it, because however many times she wants to forgive anybody, look how many times me and hers fell out and then she said, I'll never speak to her again, I'm on here, I promise you I'll never speak to her, and it happens. The only I can say about Fathead, he's unalive to me. I'll never go back there because he's just, listen, I'm not even getting into it, but that part of my life is genuinely done. And he knows that. He keeps poking me, but I'm not really that bothered. He doesn't affect my life in no way.
I wish I was like you though, Pearl, and was be, but I don't know. I'm just not. I sometimes look at him and I feel sorry for him.
No, because he brings it all on himself and he's so devious and sly and snaky that he'll do it to his own self one day, but one of these days he's going to do it to the wrong person. Then he really is.
Wait a minute. I've also got a bone to pick with Matt here. I've just realised I got a call early hours of the morning. I didn't even know who it was, and it was someone that said to me, Matt, that you're part of PLM.
Oh,
Matt?
Absolutely not.
That he was in his Discord. He had PLM in his Discord. He got a call. So, on Discord. Yeah, I don't know. He took a call, group call. Can you do group calls on Discord?
Yeah, you can.
Of course you can, yeah. A group call from Purple Wacky. They're obviously not the real one, but the Purple Wacky on here. Other people that were in Discord, and you were in there on that call.
No, I don't have Discord. I don't have.
No, I don't think he would not lie about that. I'm just letting you know what he said.
Who said?
And I will say it. It was Corey that said it. He said, "No, he's got no hatred towards you, now, Matt." He said on his Discord he had PLM in his chat, and he said he got a call, a group call. It was Purple Wacky, other few people from PLM, and you were in that call.
No, not me.
And you do know if you've been in that call, Matt.
Let alone be in it.
Matt, you do know if you've been in that call where they've been on, he will have proof of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Just own up to it, Matt.
Levi, behave yourself.
He's very quiet, I think.
Yeah, it's not
He
really.
actually phoned me, to be fair, to actually to tell me to be careful of you. I'm not going to lie. Someone just messaged me to say. Someone just messaged me say they got a picture of who's in that call.
Get it, Ange.
I'd just drop him, I would, to be fair.
No, I don't. Listen, I don't know what was even said in that call.
Why is he not responding though?
Matt,
But what do you want me to say? I mean,
right, so we're asking you just bare face now, we'll ask you, have you been in a call with, in the Discord with, was it Corey's Discord?
A group call with Purple Wacky, who basically said you're part of PLM.
No, absolutely not.
Right, Angie, you know what the next step is now then, innit? You need the receipts.
I've got the receipts. Someone just sent me them.
Show him, Ange.
I'll show him then.
I'll put you in the big box.
Can I interrupt?
I'll have to come back, Pearl. Can I come back in 2 minutes and have a look?
Yeah,
because it's on this phone.
Don't edit them.
I'm not going to edit. Oh my! Carry on talking. I'll see if I can see it on my other phone because I think someone sent me on Instagram.
Sorry, Chucky, what you saying?
That's all right.
I am one of Jane's Positive Corner crew, so I'm very honest and I'm very positive most of the time.
Yeah, no.
Just wanted to wish you all a happy new year. I've got a quick question. Feel free to say I do not want to answer this, but I'm just curious why I've noticed a lot of people now, creators, have got BPD at the end of their names. Like I say, if you don't want to answer it, don't answer it.
I was basically told I was a bully for putting it in my name when I was prepared to show it. I forgot about one person having it, but I did send it to my Dan, and now I said, fuck the lot of them. Nobody can have a look at my medical records, at what conditions I've got, but I ain't a bully, and every week I'll be putting some medical condition in my name. You can only change it once a week. And they're my conditions, and I'll put them in if I want to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a criticism. I was just purely curious. The way I saw it was somehow you were doing it out of respect.
No. I was told I was doing it for taking the piss.
Sharing it. I say that's fair enough. I say it's no criticism because that's not what I'm about. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. But Happy New Year to everybody. Keep doing what you're doing. All doing a fantastic job. You take care. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
What was that?
Don't know.
Hello, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Crystal!
You watching Bargain Hunt? I think I'll know it in the box.
Crystal out, please. PLM's like